The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flat with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side, what I'm repping, but my aura is the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in a second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on the spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. His soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself. Volcanic eruptions, I'm nature. This chamber has lava that's molten within. The serpent is coiled and Pisces is no more, my nigga, just check on my fin. The crisis of energy, wielded with power like fuck it, my nigga, I'm him. You scary, I write it in scripture, I'm sorry, my nigga, but fear is a sin. The chronicles of a nigga. The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flat with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side, what I'm repping, but my aura is the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in a second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. His soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself. Volcanic eruptions, I'm nature. This chamber has lava that's molten within. The serpent is coiled and Pisces is no more, my nigga, just check on my fin. The crisis of energy, wielded with power like fuck it, my nigga, I'm him. You scary, I write it in scripture, I'm sorry, my nigga, but fear is a sin. The chronicles of a nigga. The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flat with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side, what I'm repping, but my aura is the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in a second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on the token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself.
What a right hand. Spence lands a big right hand on Tim Tszyu. Down goes Tim. A shocking performance. What a right hand by Errol Spence. That's what the commentators is going to be sounding like July 25th. Down under in Sydney, Australia.
Get ready to embark on a spectacular journey through Sydney, Australia. A city of dazzling harbors, iconic architecture, and vibrant street life.
And don't forget the rich history of boxing in this country. July 25th, Errol Spence Jr. travels to Australia to face Tim Tszyu in a showdown, a make or break fight for either guy. Tim Tszyu, he wanted to shake the hand of Errol. Errol said, "No, I show no respect to you. You are my enemy." Looked at him crazy, extended his hand, and walked past him was Errol. Goofball, trying to dap me up, trying to touch me so some of my greatness can rub off on you. You gonna feel these hands soon as I close them into a fist and hit you with this right hand in your country. Don't you know I'm the biggest?
The largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments.
Regardless, I'ma have to put these hands on you one way or another. Errol Spence Jr. lands in Sydney, Australia, so the fight is on. He got greeted by the Aborigines and they did a whole sacred seance dance for Errol Spence Jr. Even the Aborigines know Errol gonna put the beats on them. Y'all start dancing with the smoke for Errol. Looking at the dance, he's thinking to himself, I'm about to beat the brakes off of Tim. I'ma have his ass looking like how I had your Dennis Ugas. His family gonna have to surround him and they're gonna have to console him because you know they call me the eye snatcher. Y'all must have forgot, but I soon will remind the world. On the 25th, show up and get shocked. Cause I'ma have to wipe my feet on the canvas, pump my chest, and let the world know that I am back. The truth, Errol Spence.
Errol Spence Jr. is one of the best boxers on planet Earth.
Hit the like, hit the subscription, and don't forget, come fight night, I'm gonna be doing a live blow-by-blow, letting off shorts in real time. Subscribe to the channel and do it right now. That's right, because ladies and gentlemen, it's going down. We live in Australia. Errol, the truth, Spence Jr. is about to put the beats on Tim Tszyu, and I'm live in a building standing on business. We got two fighters inside of the ring as I speak. I was a little late because I seen Terrence Bud Crawford pulling up in the building, and I said, oh, I better do these shorts. And then they showed Tim Tszyu in the back chilling, and I said, okay, damn that. We here for Errol and Tim anyway. Let me get a couple of shorts in real quick so while I'm live and the shorts is going, they can see that I'm live. And we here. It's the Sabbath. It's fight time. We are here. And it's about to go down. Errol Spence Jr. in the main event with Tim the Brute Tszyu. Y'all know I call him the Brute Tszyu after he put hands on Tony Harrison. But right now we got Tahita versus Akuso. Both of these fighters in the ring, 20 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Over the top of the left hook being thrown right there was Akuso, backed up against the ropes. They call him Sweet Pea, they were saying. Straight left hand being thrown, body shots looking like it's Rock'em Sock'em Robots, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing a straight right hand with a left straight right hook on the top. Ooh, big shot with a left hand being thrown right there by Tejada. He coming in landing some thudding shots, standing there looking at one another as they go back to their corner. And it's looking like Sweet Pea looking a little different, ladies and gentlemen. What's his name? Paulo Akuso? Sweet Pea, he was getting hit with some thumpers. Was that the big fish? Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen. He's in Sydney. He's at the venue. Errol Spence Jr. just pulled up. He has arrived. A businessman sticking to it, walking in the arena right now, showing respects to his people is Errol Spence Jr., the 2012 Olympic. He got the shark on his shirt. He got the big fish. He coming to eat shit. Errol Spence got the shark on his shirt. Hush, hush, hush. About to chomp down on Tim. Pull up in the building and he got the ponytail. Walking in the bureau looking yoky, looking strong, looking like he about to put the beats on Tim. Look at him bumping up, folks. Looking good as Errol, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ronnie Shield. Oh, Ronnie gonna get him right. That's what we're talking about. EJ has just pulled up in the middle. It's official. He's about to beat up Tim in Australia because he's in the arena going to his locker room right now. The big fish in Australia. And it was reports, ladies and gentlemen, that during this summer, as of recent, it's been a lot of shark attacks in Australia. They knew Errol was coming. The big fish has arrived, ladies and gentlemen, and I ain't trying to throw salt or light on the victims, and hopefully everything is okay, but the big fish, he come to Australia, a lot of shark attacks, and it's going to be one in the ring. I'm keeping it boxing. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in round number 4 of 12. We done all seen, what is that, Samuel L. Jackson on Deep Blue Sea. I have had it with these sharks. God damn it, then the shark came and ate his ass. That was Earl. Hey, and that was Errol who ate Samuel L. Jackson with what was that damn movie? The Deep Blue Sea? I think it was the Deep Blue Sea with LL Cool J and them. Y'all remember the good movies? Round number 410, 2 minutes and 8 seconds here in Australia. Round number 4, straight right hand missed by Tejada. Akuso, straight left hand missed that shot. Body shot with the right hand going down low. Landed by Tehudo. 1 minute 58 seconds off the break with a straight left hand with another left hand is Akuso blocking that shot coming marching forward. Is Tejada looking for a straight right hand. Taking a step back with his lead hand down low with a straight left hand being thrown by Akuso. Round number 410, straight right hand, dipped his head underneath that blow. Beautiful defense right there in the clinch, waiting for the referee to come separate them, but the referee is telling them to work it out. Body shot with a right hand with the left hand, and the referee is telling Tejada keep up them punches, keep up them punches. There's a little L, there's a little L, that mean low. Keep them up, keep them you. 1 minute and 29 seconds. Body shot with the left hand, but walked right into a straight left hand. Beautiful work by Sweet Pea. Body shot with the left hand. Both fighters are just standing in front of each other. Rock'em Sock'em Robots down under, because on the West Coast, Sally Sale said, tonight it goes down. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. Jab being freaked out. Taking a step back, missing that straight left hand, missed that shot was Akuso. Looking for some angles right now. Round number 410. 1 minute and 2 seconds here in this round. Talking to each other right now as both the fighters like they really got something to say to one another. Like, oh, y'all want to disrespect early? We ain't got time for that. We got hands to be thrown on the next man. Good little short shot with a right hand being thrown. 47 seconds. Looking for another right hook as Akuso missing them shots. Looking to try to control the range in this light heavyweight bout. So all it take is Uno. Good jab. Backed up against the ropes right now is Akuso. Immediately clinched up to Tejada. Reversed it right there. And now Tejeda's back up against the rope. Off the break with a jab being flicked out by Akuso. 28 seconds in round number 14 with a left hook over the top being thrown. In the clinch holding on. Talking to him. Left hand came in. Rolled with that shot. Was Akuso back up against the ropes. Body shot with the left hand, right hand, rolling, blocking them shots, but pumping that jab out is Akuso. Left hand being thrown, pumping that jab out is Tejada. My apologies. Akuso back is against the ropes. Left hand, right hand, bobbing and weaving with his hands down low in the phone booth is Akuso. Showing his flashy with his head movement, being real slick in there. That's why they call him Sweet Pea, getting away, keeping his head off the line, but that left hand nipped him. Right hook, hands down, dipping and diving, bobbing and weaving, showing his defense of Sweet Pea. Beautiful work right there by Akuso. Slipping and sliding, bobbing and weaving, dipping and diving. He was over there getting away from them blows, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Sabbath, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know today, that's where they say the earth done fell out of Saturn, and I always keep on my ring. You think I wear this ring to keep my finger warm? No, it's to represent Saturn. I'm the physical form of Saturn, and my ring. Come on now. And my ring. Hey, what's that? Van Helsing? And perhaps the return of my ring. That's Van Helsing. That's my movie right there. It is like Dracula born 1462. Mad. Remember when he found out Van Helsing came, and perhaps the return of my reign, born 1422, mad at 1462, and by who? Van Helsing. It must be such a curse, such a burden to be the left hand of God. Y'all seen Van Helsing? That was quoting the movie. I ain't lying. Hey, it must be such a curse, such a burden to be the left hand of God. And it's like, oh shit. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Kuso. Oh, he walking that left hand path? 2 minutes and 38 seconds around him. Jab being flicked out by Tejada, missing that shot. Gotta have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Tejada, but tried to land a little right hook, but missed that. Pumping that jab out, marching forward right now. It's Tejada, but got caught with a straight left hand. Wobbled him and down went Tejada. Wobbled him and down went Tejada. The referee is giving him the count. The referee's at 4. The referee's at 5. The referee's at 6. The referee's at 7. Can you continue? He can continue. Tejada walked straight into a left hand from Akuso. Sweet Pea scored a drop in round number 5 of 10. Halfway through the bout, scoring a little Saint and Satan. Left hand over the top, being thrown chopped down with a left hand by Akuso. Walking into them shots right now. Left hook being thrown, aiming towards the body is Tejada, but being extremely elusive in there tonight is his opponent. Sweeping shot with the right hand over the top. Nothing is there for Akuso. Was sweeping shots, but nothing was there for him. Body shot with the left hand going down low. Good work right there by Akuso. Landed a lovely little shot, came in, landed, backed up close to the ropes right there is Akuso. In the clinch, holding on, and the referee is telling the fighters, come on now, fellas. Come on now, y'all. Y'all gonna have to separate. What the hell y'all doing in there? Come on now, fellas. Left hook missed that shot by Tejada. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Got dropped, and now he's fighting back like a true champion. Straight right hand being thrown by Tejada after being dropped on the front foot. Looking for another straight right hand. Keeping his head off the line right there is Akuso. Round number 5 of 10. 1 minute and 17 seconds. Bobbing and weaving on the ropes right there is Akuso's blocking them shots and then being elusive. And then he got so much feet up under him, he got Tejada running into the ropes trying to attack. Straight right hand being thrown, making their way back into the middle of the ring at the eye of the storm of the Chamber of Truth. Round number 5 of 10. Shoe shine in the body because Akuso want to kick it up on them ropes. Working to the righty, straight left hand being thrown over the top. In the clinch right now are both of these fighters, and they in there damn near wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Right hand off the break, jabs being flicked out. Got his lead hand down low. Big shot with the right hand landed by Akuso. Coming back at him with the right hand, came in, landed by Tejada. Straight left hand being thrown, missed that shot. Another left hand came in right there by Akuso, back against the ropes. But a jab, straight right hand, punches and punches. Oh, getting hurt right there. Tejada is letting off on Akuso. Beautiful work right there with getting hit by like 6 punches. Nasty work right there. Beautiful work by Tejada, landing shots on Akuso. And Akuso dipping and bobbing, bobbing and weaving, just trying to survive, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to survive. He's a survivor. He's not gonna give up. He gonna keep throwing punches until his opponent gives up. Let's find out. Trying to do a slap like the Childs. 6 seconds left, and that was like Destiny's Childs. We never got to see Destiny. I wonder who the hell Destiny was. Right hand over the top being thrown right there, because you got to remember they was Destiny's Child. So who the hell was the parents? Sit down and cool. Look at his chops right now. Looking like his tongue got cut or something. Looking like a cut. His tongue is bleeding. Let's see this fight right here. Let's see the replay right now of the knockdown. Big shot with a straight left hand, walked right into that shot, and the referee said, come on now. But behind the neck, he pushed him down just a little bit. Referee didn't see it, and look at him. What, ref, you gonna say that's a knockdown? That wasn't no knockdown. What you talking about? Okay, I'll take that. And then look at him. This one, he was landing punches. Left hand came in, right hand came in, left hand missed. Bobbing and weaving, then it clinched him and start to hold on to his opponent right there. They saying nobody, that was not no knockdown. That referee tripping. Who was that, Tim the Brute Zoo? Oh, they got Tim the Brute Zoo in the back getting his right hand, got hand wrap on it. 8-0 and 5 knockouts when fighting at the middleweight class. Tim the Brute Zoo, 27 victories, 3 defeats, getting his hands wrapped in the back. His biggest fight ever. This is the biggest fight in Australia. Who is this? Everybody, they got their locks. What they out there doing? What they representing? Who is there? Oh, shout out to him right there. They got everybody in the building. Everybody in the arena getting tipsy. They saying, nah, they original aborigines. They don't be drinking out there. It's like, shit, they doing something. What, on round number 6 of 10, we in the flesh. You doing something. 2 minutes, I don't give a damn if you meditating. You doing something. Right hand's being thrown, missing that shot. 2 minutes and 38 seconds in round number 6 of 10. And that's all the entities outside of third density need. If you ain't recognizing things right there, I call them my badass little cousins. And Gnosticism, they call them archons. They just feasting on everybody like the Sanderson sisters. sucking souls and shit in real time. Or if you ever seen the Dark Crystal, remember there's like, we are to you like you are to Crawleys, and they was taking the essence. Y'all remember the Skeksis? 2 minutes and 12 seconds around number 6 or 10. That's real life, ladies and gentlemen. But a referee separating them, saying, come on with it. Uppercut with the left hand. I don't know what day and age y'all live in, but it's going down, and it's lovely, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tapped into who you truly are, especially in these day and ages, you better look at the sun. That's the portal. It's tripping. We got entities coming in, ladies and gentlemen, and you can catch these entities because they using the sun to get down here. Solar flares. They use that as ferries to get down to the planet, and you turn into air traffic control with your eyes because you control them and guide them into you. But don't let them control you or you will be possessed, and then that's your ass. Hey, I'm keeping it a bean. All right, we got the tape on the right wrist of Tejada, just all type of loose and whatnot, and the other tape on the right wrist, both wrists, and on the both gloves, the tape is loose on Tejada, and this lightweight bout. The referee saying, "Come on and go finish what y'all started." Straight right hand right there is Tejada. Saying, I'm going to finish. Right hand over the top being thrown by Akuso. Saying, I'm the one laying in shot still. Over the top jab landing right there by Tejada. Straight right hand being thrown by Tejada. Tejada! Remember that was that the Mummy Returns? Oh, no, that was the first Mummy when they went up there. When he had them diggers going into the caves. And he was like, Tejada! 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 That's the Mummy. Left hand hitting. I keep saying Tejada. And I'll be like, damn, this shit reminded me of the Mummy. Tejada! Tejada! 1 minute flat and round number 6 or 10. Straight right hand missed that shot. Was Tejada over the top of the right hand, but got caught with a straight right by Tejada. Light heavyweight bout, 58 seconds. Looking for an uppercut with the right hand. Akusto got caught with a left hook lander right there by Tejada. Tejada! 54 seconds left in round number 6 of 10. Jazz been flicked out. Right hook backed up against the ropes is Sweet Pea. Oh, good right hook lander right there. Tejada better keep his hands up. Akuso came in with a nasty little shot. Akuso trying to be acoustic, landing on the next man's ear because he gonna be hearing different. 36 seconds right there. Straight right hand. That was a bar. Right hook over the top. Being thrown right there by Akuso. Right uppercut came in, landed by Tejada. Jab right there, landed by Tejada. Straight right hand. Missed by Tejada, but a big shot with the left hand came in, landed by Akuso. Another shot with the left hand came in by Akuso. Looking for that left hand, lining his ass up. It's about to be timber and just a couple of sniffs away. 18 seconds, got the defense and staying off the ropes right there is Akuso. Straight right hand came in by Tejada. Beautiful work right there. Got his hands down low, throwing another left hand. Got to keep his hands up, trying to show his bravado, and that's going to end nasty. Go punches and bunches being thrown by Tejada. Punches and bunches straight right hand at the bell with a left hook at Tejada. And now both the fighters is looking at each other, keep sticking out his tongue, licking his chop. That's Tejada after every fight, spitting them in a bucket because it's all bloody and his tongue is red. I need to be putting that short up of Errol Spence. I'm tripping. Oh, they got Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen. We got Errol Spence Jr. in the back, listening to his music, sitting on the couch, just relaxing, ladies and gentlemen. Errol Spence Jr. ending a 1,093-day layoff, sitting there posted, the big fish. Look at his shirt, the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on Tim ever since he landed in Australia. Listening to the slaps right now is Errol Spence Jr. It's all on you, baby. Taking out the earbuds, about to go get his grooves on. He's saying it's getting a little cold in here. Putting on his Letterman jacket is EJ. That's what we're talking about, champ. Errol Spence Jr. in the back getting warmed up. Up off the stool right now is both of them fighters. Remember, I told y'all to subscribe to the channel because I do a live blow, and then I let off shorts in real time. Y'all just heard me talking about EJ, so I'm about to load them shorts of EJ chilling in the back. EJ arriving to the arena in real time, so y'all know I ain't playing with y'all asses. Up off the stool right now, but I got to call the blow at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. I call the live blow, and then I got to do shorts in real time. Something different. I got to give it to you fast because this era, we want things fast. So if I'm calling the blow, I can't show it because it's a copyright strike. Slipped down and fell down with Akuso. Was that a shot? Nope, he slipped down. I can't do that because that'd be a copyright strike. But staying under the guidelines and sticking inside the rules, I can let off the shorts, ladies and gentlemen, and give y'all little snippets of what I'm actually calling in real time. So subscribe to the channel right now.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Y'all heard what they said. And y'all heard what I said. Round number 7 of 10. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Straight right hand being thrown right there by Akuso. And Tejeda's having success in his light heavyweight bout. Straight right hand with the left hand landed by Tejeda. Kicking it back up against the ropes is Akuso. And this is not good for Akuso. Getting caught with another straight right hand is Akuso. Marching forward. Another straight right hand is Tejeda. And once Tejeda, he come in, but a big shot came in, landed by Akuso. Another left hand over the top. Body shot with the right hand over the top by Akuso. Left hand being thrown by Akuso. Right hook over the top being thrown by Akuso. Missing them shots, but he letting them rip. Straight right hand being thrown by Tejeda, missing them shots with 1 minute and 34 seconds left in round number 7 of 10. On the ropes right now is Akuso, shooting up right hand over the top, landed by Tejeda, coming back, swinging back his punches is Akuso. Firefight, 10 million fireflies in Australia letting their hands fly. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Oh, good shot with the left hand came in, landed right there. Oh, got hurt. Tejeda's hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Tejeda got hurt, got staggered, ladies and gentlemen. Big shot with the right straight being thrown by Tejeda, and Akuso backed up against the ropes, rolling with the shots, getting away, but uppercut with the right hand being thrown by Tejeda, backed up against the ropes with a straight 1-2. Missing them punches right there is Tejeda, trying to clinch him and get off the ropes with a counter left hook came in, landed by Akuso. In 58 seconds around number 7 of 10 with a 1-2 being thrown right there by Tejeda, dipping and bobbing and weaving with his hands down low, but he still got defense, but a right hand caught him on the retreat right there, landed by Tejeda. Got me sounding like the old school ones. No shit, look, I done tapped into the old school. That's what we talking about. Round number 7 of 10 with 43 seconds back up against the ropes, and now Tejeda, he get that much smoke going and he's gonna come alive, turn into the locomotive, and if you watch X-Men, he's turning into the juggernaut. 34 seconds left in round number 7 of 10. Light heavyweight bout. It'll take a couple of punches. Big shot with the right hand, still back up against the ropes, starting to let his hands go right now. Big shot with the right hand. He's hurt right there. Big shot landed by Tejeda. Sweet Pea is hurt. Sweet Pea is wobbled. Left hand came in by Tejeda. Feeling the pace right here. And we're 18 seconds here in round number 7 of 10. He fatigued. He looked like he punched himself out. And turning alive is Tejeda. Jab with a straight right hand being thrown. Punches and bunches being exchanged. Missing his punch, getting away from the punch, but exhausted in this round number 7. Too many rounds to go. We have 2-3 rounds left and exhausted at the end of that round. Tired, getting back to his corner right there. Sitting down in Sweet Pea. Akuso's hurt. Akuso's exhausted. You can see him slump. Feeling the pace of this bout, ladies and gentlemen, is Akuso. But I got to focus on this arrow short, so I got to calm my emotions. We got the audio. All you got to do is box and move. Get out of your head. Just box and move. Get that little voice out of your head and just box and move. This is the corner of Akuso. I got audio in my ear. That's why I can tell y'all. Keep your shots precise. They need to turn into Tiafimo Daddy. Where's your power? Go out there and show me where your power is. Take this guy out already. Where's your power? They need to turn into Tiafimo Daddy. Look, they need to turn into Tio Daddy. Facts. Alrighty, perfect. Alrighty, it had ice on the canvas. It was like a lot of water on the canvas, and they had to wait, so that gave me time. But now I just gotta I gotta do this title and everything right now for this Errol Spence short, because he was in the back just chilling, ladies and gentlemen. And I really want to be a man of my word and get y'all these shorts in real time. Errol Spence Jr. We'll say chilling in the back, relaxing. Alrighty, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Straight left hand being thrown by Akuso. Round number 8 of 10. Jab being flicked out by Akuso. Dipping down low, trying to change the levels with a jab being flicked out by both guys. Straight right hand being thrown by Tejeda. Marching forward, trying to get close enough to let his punches and bunches go. Straight right hand, but a left hand with a right hand aiming towards the left side of the body of Tejeda by Akuso. Nothing was there. Nothing landed. That jab came in, landed by Akuso. Jab being flicked out in the corner of Akuso, saying now he's being disciplined. Pumping his jab, keeping his distance. Jab came in, landed by Akuso, being defensive, getting away from that straight right hand being thrown by Tejeda. Round number 8 of 12. Referees telling them to separate. Break. break because they was in range. They was close inside, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, now I gotta get another chest hit. My shit gone. Lips in took him. Remember, Errol Spears said, Jay-Z, he can use a whole stick of chapstick in one use. That was Errol Spears. Jab being flicked out, thrown by T Hater. 1 minute and 19 seconds on round number 8 of 10. Jab's being flicked out. Marching forward right now is T Hater. Straight right hand being thrown, trying to back up Akuso against the ropes so he can let his punches go, but not giving him that good jab after a hook came in, landed by Akuso. Pumping that jab out by Akuso, taking a step back over there, being shifty, being crafty, not staying on the ropes this round. Found his range, ladies and gentlemen. Backed up against the ropes and immediately clinches on to T Hater is Akuso. Round number 8 of 10, 55 seconds left, separating them right now. The referee is telling both the fighters keep it clean and make it last forever. Keeping his distance, trying to stick his jab on the outside. Hold on, my titles and everything popped up. Let me put this up. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting closer and closer. Hold on, let me do this title. Let me do one. Spence comments before the storm. Unbothered backstage. That's what we want right there. Boom. And then we got Spence Jr. in the back chilling. And I got that like that. I'll post that up. Boom. We'll do that like that. We'll do that like that. Boom. And then I got to get my title. I got to generate my captions. Creating your captions. Enjoy these moments. Alrighty, while they're creating, back to the blow by blow. 10 seconds, round number 8 of 10. Right hook at the clapper. Missed that punch is T Hater. Pumping his jab, taking a step back over the top of the right hand with 4 seconds. Good left straight being thrown by Akuso. Good comeback round. Because after that round, it was crazy. And clapping right there. That's the family is Akuso. They over there clapping like that's what we talking about. Stick and move, baby. You on the biggest fight card in Australia. Stick and move with Akuso. You got your people and everybody out there telling you to stick to it. But then we got Lewis's family and everybody saying, go attack this dude. Don't let this guy box. Don't let this guy take his time in there. And now they're telling Akuso, I got the corner and the audio from the corner. Don't let this guy box you out there. Come on now. Stick to that right there. You stick to that for a couple more rounds and you got the victory. And you got the victory. Errol Spence Jr. chilling before wartime. Boom. Let's share that. Double up and let's download that. And we got the shorts coming right now. Upload it to YouTube and Rumble. Errol Spence Jr. again in the back nodding his head. We got another Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence talking to somebody, smiling, feeling good. They got the camera on EJ, ladies and gentlemen. EJ posted with his earbud saying, smiling, saying, I know what I'm going to do. And you can see world champion, The Truth. And look at the kids. Hey, it's a family affair. Get the babies in the building. That's what he's talking about. Errol Spence babies fell in his lap, ladies and gentlemen. He was just chilling. The baby said, Daddy. And they came, Daddy. And they came in and just hopped on Errol and hugged him. And Errol's like, baby. And they was just hugging and loving. What's going on with the tape? Well, it's a whole lot of tape. The ref should have been seen that, man. What the hell is going on in the world today? Hold on, I gotta upload that short right there, L2. I got 2 more to pit up, and I gotta do his arrival. Look, I'm back 3 shorts. Just content out the game. What I'm gonna do with all this content? I'm gonna release it, baby. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm y'all new fight campaign. I'm clipping this shit up and I'm letting it all out. Soon as I found out that they had clippers, I'm watching all these kicks and streamers, the Deans and Neons and all that, and they telling people, DDGs, they saying, nah, we got these dudes they call clippers and we pay them just to let our shit go. And I said, if I be my own clipper, this shit can go crazy. So I'm clipping my shit and I'm going crazy with this, ladies and gentlemen. Dead ass. Alrighty. Pumping that jab out of Akuso. Straight left hand being thrown right there. Hold on, I got to upload Errol. Okay, I got the short already ready for Errol chilling in the back. So now I got to post it, ladies and gentlemen. Errol Spence chilling before wartime. Boom. I got it on the Rumble, so I do the Rumble and the YouTube. So if you on Rumble and the YouTube, y'all about to be gifted with some shorts of Errol Spence Jr. chilling in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Chilling in the back, relaxing, ready for war. And we're going to pull those up right now. Errol Spence Jr. chilling. Errol Spence Jr. chilling. Let me get my description. Remember Lil Wayne? Her body sickening. I can be her prescription. I can be her healing. And now she's kneeling, praying to the ceiling. I bless her as if she sneezed. Must be the weather. I'm fly, fire than you. Y'all remember Lil Weezy? Y'all remember Mixtape Wayne? Stop playing with us. Mixtape Weezy's the GOAT. Okay, now I'm adding tags right now on my shorts. Gotta always add your tags. And then they would do some dumb shit like that. Uso is saying not giving them the shots, keeping his distance. They're pumping that jab out. I'm listening to Paulie Malignaggi and Sean Porter. They're in my ear so I can guide y'all to what the action is going on because I'm not watching. I'm over here doing these tags in order, getting my short ready for YouTube for you guys so y'all can enjoy Errol Spence Jr. in the back relaxing. Because we here for Errol and Tim. So Dan Makuso and his opponent fighting. No disrespect, but we here for Errol. And we appreciate y'all because y'all the future. But right now, if you ain't first, you last. And I'm working by myself. I ain't got nobody working with me. They got teams out here, ladies and gentlemen, out here cooking. They got teams too. All around the clock, like 24 hour. Like, okay, when you sleep, you get it. So it's always shit just posting. I'm like, ugh. I'll be like, they cheating. Look, I'll be like, these motherfuckers cheating. But I was like, nah, okay, I'm gonna have to get it myself then. So I can then get my own team. And then we take over. What is that? It's like we ball. Fuck that. That's like Cameron and them. We ball. Alrighty, 10 seconds of round number 9 and 10. I will call the 10th round. Y'all just had to let this off. I had to upload these shorts right here for Errol. Whew. This shit ain't no joke, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of work, goddammit. We're gonna get it popping. Nikita Tszyu pulled up. They saying Nikita Tszyu done pulled up, y'all. Alrighty, boom, boom, boom. Rumble. Errol Spence in the back chilling. It's up on Rumble. Boom. The short is up on Rumble. Now I gotta do my YouTube one. And I'll show y'all the when I do the thumbnail. Because remember on the shorts, you gotta pick the thumbnail you want. And I'll show you guys that I'll pick the thumbnail that I want in real time. And it's Errol chilling in the back. Boom. And that'll be the thumbnail right there. We got Errol Spence Jr. chilling in the back. Boom. That's me. And there go Errol. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all I do a live blow by blow and I let off shorts in real time. We got Errol Spence Jr. in the back chilling shorts and we're about to let it off right now for the YouTube building, for the YouTube family. And those shorts is clear. They're in the good. Boom. Publish. We got Errol Spence Jr. in the back chilling. So y'all go check out that short so y'all can see what Errol Spence looks like in the back chilling. And he do not look like how he did versus Terrence Crawford. Oh! Down goes Tejada. Down goes Tejada. And it's looking nasty. The referee's at 6. The referee's at 7. This fight is over. Tejeda's and he's out, ladies and gentlemen. Tejada is stone cold out. He's lifeless, ladies and gentlemen. The referee's turning him on his side because his tongue is going down his mouth. Kusto, clean knockout. Clean knockout. Vicious knockout. The body just limp, ladies and gentlemen. Gone. He's still out. He's still limp. They turned him to his side so he's not choking on his tongue. They're trying to bring him back to life, ladies and gentlemen. What, they pumping his heart or something? Or am I tripping? Tejada is laying there lifeless still. And they're celebrating right now. It's Sweet P. Beating on his chest is Sweet B. He was in real trouble in that fight. A tough bout. But he landed a big shot when I just uploaded Arrow shorts. And he landed nasty. Now I'm going to upload him knocking this dude out. This shit content. What I'm going to do? Release it. And now we got him. Look at the replay. They showing the replay. Hold on. Let me stop this short so I can have a whole new one. Look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Straight left hand came in. Beautiful shot. And it looked like it was delayed. But it's like, oh, you took that one? I got another one. Jab. Saw something right there. Right hook. Boom. Straight left hand right on the mouthpiece. And down went Cicada. Down went he go. Down went Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. Just lifeless laying on his back. And then we can see Akuso beating on his chest right there. I am the one. I'm vicious and an unaliver. What are you going to do to me? Look at the shot. Jab. Right hook, boom, straight left hand, landed clean shot. Down goes Lewis. Down goes Lewis. Jab, got the range that I need. Left hook, boom, straight left hand down to P-knee easy. And down goes it Lewis. Down goes Lewis. Lifeless. And the fighter said, go to your neutral corner. Nasty shot, sneaky shot. Boom, big shot with the left hand. Body went limp. He was asleep before he hit the deck. And look at the people on the outside watching like, this po child. And then the referee, they got to show the referee, man. That was nastiness. Big shot with the left hand and down he went. Laying lifeless on the canvas. Referee over the body just accounting and pumped, flexing his muscles, just screaming right there as Akuso. I does this for the island. I does this for me. I Akuso beat on my chest because none of these mother cluckers can see me. That's Akuso. That's Akuso. That's what he looking like, baby. That's what we want to see. And that's Akuso. Dead ass. That's what he is looking like, ladies and gentlemen. Pump up and go crazy because I'm here for the smoke. Drinking no bueno for me. Nah, we don't be drinking. All we drinking is liquids, water, baby. Good-ish. What a fight. He got that second win to the start. Ain't know if he sure enough did, but what a banger right there by Akuso getting the job done. I hope he's okay. Business of family, always representing the fighters. He gonna be all right. He just got hit with a nasty shot. The Lord protecting him. In the corner celebrating. There you go, showing his respects right now as a Kuso. Going to respect Lewis. You're a warrior, champ. Never hang your head for nothing. Gave him the jewels, showing respects to his promoter. You did a hell of a job. Beautiful work right there. In the corner with his head down low is Lewis. Disappointed right now. Keep your head up, champ. Antonio Tejeda. He's sitting down on a stool after being viciously knocked out. Like, damn, it happens to the best of us. And now look at Akuso. The referee is telling Akuso to come over here so we can make this fight official. And what a victory. What a fight. What a punctuation. Beautiful work right there by Akuso. The final round KO. Let's make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, please a massive round of applause to the red corner, Luis Antonio Tejeda. Show some respect to him. He's in the corner right now, and let's make it official. Center ring, we award the vacant IBF Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Championship. The end comes officially at 21 seconds in the 10th and final round. Your method of victory is a knockout. Your winner, Paulo Sweet P. Akuso. Still undefeated as Akuso, and that's just him, Oos, with nobody who's beat. It's just him, Oos. Say something to Akuso. He'll beat you, Oos. He don't play no game. Post-fight interview. How do you feel about this fight, Akuso? It was a great fight, you know. Plenty and massive respect to my opponent. He brung out the best of me. As soon as I had the cut, I thought I had to turn it up, so that's exactly what I did. I turned it up and I knocked him out. I gave you guys a performance, and yes, I appreciate you. Shout out to No Limit. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my team. And without none of you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Just thank you so much. And now to the knockout itself. What a shot. What a blow. Did you see it coming? It seemed for us to come from nowhere. Like, I heard the crowd and I had to show out. So, hey, come on now. Shout out to the crowd. You know I had to show up. Well, that's a highlight that will go across the world. You are number 13 in the world, and you just punctuated who you are. So tell us where to here, Paula. Hey, man, I just want to get back to the drawing boards. Cash flow management, I thank them, and I'm ready. Just send me the contract and I'm gonna be ready. I ain't received no contracts yet. Send me the contract and I'm ready. Congratulations, Paulo. Spectacular. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your winner by knockout. Paulo Akuso came out there and got the victory, ladies and gentlemen. What a big moment right there for Apollo. And for Luis Tejeda, he's still sitting on the stool, and the referee and the doctor is looking at him closely. So while Luis Antonio Tejeda is sitting down on a stool, he's going to have that conversation with the Green Goblin.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
It's sad, but it's true. Happens to the best of them. Beautiful work. Alrighty, coming up next on this fight card, just a fight closer to the main event of the evening. So let's pull it up and break it up. We should have Callum Peters coming in, taking on, let me double check. Let me go over here and go in the zone because they'll tell you. Fight card, Peters, Tejeda. Live soon. We got Actis versus Peters. Okay, let's pull it up and let's break it down. Actis, already. This is the fight coming up next. Oh, that's an Argentine. Oh, I know he pissed off that Lionel Messi didn't win the World Series. I think he's from Argentina. We got Callum Peters. They call him 50 Cal. Oh, goddamn, that'll rip a whole house apart. We got Ivan R. Actis. His name is Gringo. Now let's break down the tail of the tape. Ivan R. Actis Gringo. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record of 13 victories. Opposite no defeats with 1 draw. He fights out of Argentina. He is 29 years of age, 4 months, 1 week, 6 days. He weighed in at 159.8 pounds. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Gringo Ivan Actis and his opponent. I'm just looking at Actis. It's like, y'all remember where those people after WW2, y'all remember where they went. And Ivan, they ain't lying. I'll leave that alone. Callum Peters, 50 cal. He is an undefeated fighter, so someone's O has got to go. 50 cal, Colin Peters. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record, a perfect one. 7 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Australia. He is 23 years of age, 8 months. He weighed in at 160.8 pounds. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, your featured bout of the evening. Colin 50 cal versus Ivan Gringo Active. And we got Tim Tszyu in the back getting a hand wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, looking vicious, looking nasty. Tim Tszyu is in the back getting his hands wrapped, ready to go put Errol Spence flat on his back under 5 rounds. Just know that, because he's ready to let Australia know that y'all can always bet on me and y'all can win quick, fast, and in a hurry. Getting that tape right on the left wrist of Tim the Brute Tszyu, ready to go lay out Errol Spence, looking focused, but to me, he's looking nervous, looking a little skinny and lethargic in the neck right now is Tim Tszyu. I don't know, y'all. Tim look like he gonna be going to sleep. He ain't gonna know what to do with Errol Spence's jab. I'm letting y'all know that right now, because y'all already know I'm rocking with Errol Spence Jr. He about to come in and clean up Tim, put that straight right hand on Tim, and it's gonna be all she wrote, and it's gonna be sad news for Australia, but great news for the States. While we wait for the next bout and give me an opportunity to post these live shorts in real time, Errol Spence in the back smiling right now, ladies and gentlemen. Errol Spence just chilling, feeling good, got his loved ones around, smiling, looking up, relaxing, got that shark on his chest, the former unified welterweight champion, the truth. Errol Spence looking good, ladies and gentlemen. He just smiling like, I know what I got to do, and I'm gonna go out there and do it, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting there, his eyes is kind of looking like when he came out fighting Crawford. Come on, Errol. You better not give us. Come on, champ. We rocking with you, baby. Errol Spence just sitting there. I'm looking at him. He got that. Oh, he perfectly fine. That's just me tripping. Getting closer and closer to the bout. He taking a deep breath in, put his hands behind his back, start smiling. He talking to somebody, looking at the camera. That's the Errol we want to see. Let's go, baby. That's what we need to see. And they're smiling and whatnot, feeling good. Just laughing right now. It's Errol. That's right, baby. Let's go, champ. That's Errol Spence in the back. And I'm going to post that short up right now, too. So I'm going to put up my promo for Errol Spence about to beat up Tim so I can post these shorts. And it'll buy me some time, ladies and gentlemen. Live in the building. Let's get it. Errol, do you? Big shot with a right hand. Spence lands a big right hand on Tim Tszyu. Down goes Tim. A shocking performance. What a right hand by Errol Spence. That's what the commentators is going to be sounding like July 25th. Down under in Sydney, Australia. Looking good.
Get ready to embark on a spectacular journey through Sydney, Australia, a city of dazzling harbors, iconic architecture, and vibrant street life.
And don't forget the rich history of boxing in this country. July 25th, Errol Spence Jr. travels to Australia to face Tim Tszyu in a showdown, a make or break fight for either guy. Tim Tszyu, he wanted to shake the hand of Errol. Errol said, "No, I show no respect to you. You are my enemy." Looked at him crazy, extended his hand, and walked past him was Errol. Goofball, trying to dap me up, trying to touch me so some of my greatness can rub off on you. You gonna feel these hands soon as I close them into a fist and hit you with this right hand in your country. Don't you know I'm the biggest?
The largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments.
Regardless, I'ma have to put these hands on you one way or another. Errol Spence Jr. lands in Sydney, Australia, so the fight is on. He got greeted by the Aborigines and they did a whole sacred seance dance for Errol Spence Jr. Even the Aborigines know Errol gonna put the beats on them. Y'all start dancing with the smoke for Errol. Looking at the dance, he's thinking to himself, I'm about to beat the brakes off of Tim. I'ma have his ass looking like how I had your Dennis Ugas. His family gonna have to surround him and they're gonna have to console him because you know they call me the eye snatcher. Y'all must have forgot, but I soon will remind the world. On the 25th, show up and get shocked, cause I'ma have to wipe my feet on the canvas, pump my chest, and let the world know that I am back. The truth, Errol Spence.
Errol Spence Jr. is one of the best boxers on planet Earth.
Hit the like, hit the subscription, and don't forget, come fight night, I'ma be doing a live blow-by-blow, letting off shorts in real time. Subscribe to the channel and do it right now.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
But we've been through some trials and tribulations.
Big shot with a right hand.
I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The planets lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The planets lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The planets lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got
Colin Peters is making his way to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. And he's looking focused. He's looking ready. I'm still uploading shorts right now. I ain't went nowhere. Remember, I'm putting that work in for y'all. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the fighters are inside the ring. Round number 1. Let's get back into it. Call this blow by blow. Let's get it. We got Peters versus Actis in round number 1. 1 minute and 47 seconds in round number 1 of 10. The taller fighter in the pink right there is Peters. In the pink and the black is Peters. Actis is in the black and the white. Jab with a straight left hand being thrown by Actis. Body shot with a left hand over the top of the left hook being thrown by Actis. Coming back at standing in front of him with uppercut with the right hand with the left hook being thrown by Peters. Rock'em sock'em robots. Both fighters said this is not going the distance. Looking for a body chop with the left hand, straight left hand being thrown, pumping that jab out. Marching forward right now is Peters. Over the top of the right hand, looking for a hook as Actis. Taking a step back, trying to turn that right hand over the round. Jab came in, landed. Marching forward right now, missing that looping hook as Actis. 1 minute and 16 seconds around number 1 to 10. Shots being thrown over the top of the left hand, missed that. Shots over the top of the right hand being thrown by Peters. No defense, just letting it rip. Body chop with the right hand with the left hook over the top being thrown, landed by Peters. Coming back at him, looking for his right hand with a jab, missed by Actis, the Argentinian. 57 seconds, straight left hand, missed for another left hand, but the right hand clubbing went around the head. Jab, oh, big shot with the left hand, but the right hook came in, landed by Peters. Both fighters are exchanging and landing on one another, looking for uppercut, letting his hands go. Right uppercut underneath being thrown by Peters with 44 seconds in round number 1 to 10. Body chop with the left hand going down low by Peters. Coming back at him with a counter left hook being thrown by Actis. Backing up, pumping that jab out as Actis. Working his jab right now was Peters. Coming back at him with the left hook thrown by Actis. Round number 1 to 10 with 33 seconds left. Pushed him off. Marching forward right now is Peters in his middleweight bout. Body chop with the right hand with the left hook came in, landed right there by Peters. Coming back at him with a jab, taking a step back, retreating with a left hook thrown right there by Actis. Straight right hand with the left hand came in with the 1-2, but a straight left hand came in, but a left hook came back at him. Coming back at Peters with a left hook of his own is Actis. Exchanging blows, rock'em sock'em robots. What's it gonna be? A victory for the victor. 10 seconds in round number 1 of 10. Peeling the jab being flicked out by Peters, taking his time, trying to dip down to his left to try to throw and land a strike. We can see 4-3, missed that left hand to the body, and that's the end of that round. The bell said ding, 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 and it was 3 seconds left on the clock. They better calm down. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all gotta go check out my shorts feeds because I'm doing live blow by blows. When y'all see me not here, and y'all see that, that means I'm doing shorts. And I ain't lying to y'all. So go to my shorts, and I just uploaded Errol Spence. And right now, it took me so long because I had to upload that last fight with, damn, I forgot his name. I forget his name, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I was just doing, I got to see it because I don't know these dudes. Paulo Acuso. I was just showing Paulo Acusto shorts when he knocked out Tejeda because that was a vicious, nasty fight. But right now, in a corner right now is Peters. In a corner is Actis receiving instructions. Show him the defense. The defense is where it needs to be. That's the corner, and that's the corner of Peters. And they're screaming at Peters saying, you got to show us defense. Let's see your defense early. You're trying to go out there and exchange and rock'em sock'em robots with this guy. That's not going to get the job done. You need to go out there and box this guy. You understand what I tell you? Box him. That's what the corner is telling them. Rising up off the stool, ready to go. They got a Sunday in the afternoon, a big fight in Australia, the biggest fight in Australia because the biggest fish done landed in Australia, and Errol Spence Jr. only a couple fights from now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he says okay. And they say it's Sunday. Yeah, it's the afternoon over there. It's the dark noon. It's dark in there, but it's the afternoon in Australia. For 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Good body shot with the left hand landed by Actis. Big shot with the left hand came in by Actis. 2 minutes and 33 seconds in round number 2 of 10. Jab with a straight right hand up top with the left hook. Missing that shot right there was Peter. Left hand over the top, straight right by Peters. Coming in, marching forward, uppercut with a right hand with a left hook being thrown by Peters. Pumping that jab out. Jab flicked out. Big shot with the left hook came in by Actis. Coming back at Actis with a straight right hand as Peters by the left hand going down to the body, landed by Actis up top with the right hook. Missed by Actis. Coming back at Actis with a right straight right there was Peters. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left hand over the top by Actis. Big shot with the left hand, exchanging blows right now. We're both of the fighter. Straight left hand being thrown. They just want to trade punches. Got his hands down low, backing up. Straight right hand, but a left hook with another straight right hand by Peters. Looking for a hook up top is Actis. They said, let's just get in the firefight and let's go. 1 minute and 55 seconds in round number 2 of 10. Over the top of the right hand, straight right hand being thrown by Actis, but got caught with a jab on a retreat by Peters. Left hook dipped underneath that punch was Actis. Body shot with the left hand, but the left hook to the head came in, landed by Peters. Jab flicked out with a left hook over the top being thrown by Actis in round number 2 of 10. 1 minute and 39 seconds. Left hook right hand came in. 2 hooks came in, landed by Peters. Uppercut with the left hand, missed that uppercut, landed the left hook over the top with a right hand being thrown by Actis. Straight right hand going down to the body by Peters. Left hook came in, another left hook clipped him right there by Peters. Doubling up with an uppercut with the right hand came in the inside, throwing the left hand, but missing that shot is Actis. 1 minute and 19 seconds on round number 2 of 10. Uppercut, missed that blow is Actis. Left hand, straight right hand being thrown by Peters. Another right hand by Peters. Another right hand came in, landed by Peters. Coming back, throwing his punch with the left hand, but uppercut underneath being thrown by Peters. 1 minute and 7 seconds in round number 2 of 10. This referee's fair, but he's firm. The new Joe Cortez. Straight left hand being thrown, looping that shot, blocking that punch on the arms. Right there is Peters. Jab, left hand, right hand, aiming towards the body of Peters. Nothing is there for Actis. Round number 2 of 10. You would think is the later half of the fight, but it just got started. Left hand, body shot with the left hand, and then going up top with a left hook to the head. And the right side of the face is Actis, getting caught with a right uppercut. Beautiful work by Peters. Big shot strap, right hand came, landing a little chopping left hand on the inside. Missing that left hand was Actis. Barely missing that shot. Left hand trying to go down to the body was Actis. Marching forward is Peters. Trying to throw a right and a left. And who can handle this pace? Right hand being thrown by Peters. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Peters with 25 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Standing in the clinch, holding on right now. It's Actis. Just hold on. The referee gonna separate y'all. Now I'm singing Drizzy. 16 seconds round number 2 of 10. Left hand missed that punch, marching forward is Peters. Straight right hand thrown by Peters. You can hear the clapper. Straight right hand missed by Peters. Jab being flicked out, dipping down low, missed that left hand, but a right hand being thrown, taking a step back up on his toes is Peters. Sweeping shot with the left hand down to the body, and that jab at the bell by 50 cal going back to his corner, but that was Ricardo Actis, and that's 2 rounds down, and it's all activity. It's been all action, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth action. Anyone who gets in the ring deserves respect. That's what we're talking about, Chep. Everybody deserves respect, and we got Wookie Fever in the building. You better like and subscribe to this channel.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
That's Wookie Fever in the building. Live, we got Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu, and it's going down. I'm going crazy. I got the do-rag rising. We can't be having that, goddammit. Can't be showing forehead. That's sacred. My pineal gland is precious to me. And they was like, we got to give him some, what's that shit that calcifies your pineal gland? We'll give him some fluoride. Like, that's the entities. Give him some fluoride. Now, see where everybody's sitting down on their cell phones, and it's looking like everybody packing in, ladies and gentlemen. This shit pack. It's a big building, and everybody filling it up. Everybody came to see Tim Tszyu get beat up by Errol. That's going to be crazy work. Now, I'm rocking with EJ. Oh, good shot with a left hand by 50 cal. Trying to come alive in this round number 3. Good body shot with the left hand by Peters. 2 minutes and 36 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Over the top with the right hand being thrown by Peters. Missing that blow. Uppercut with the right hand, nothing is there for Actis. Straight right hand, that came in right there by Peters. But both of these fighters is like Rock'em Sock'em Roblox. They don't give a damn about health. 2 minutes and 19 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Right hook trying to go around the guard, but doing a great job of blocking them shots is Actis. Punches and bunches, straight right hand with a left hook on the gloves of Actis. Took a step backwards. Actis got caught with a straight right hand by Peters. That's when he can catch him on the openings. Left hook, glove, phone home, blocking them shots is Peters. Good body shot with a left hand going down low by Actis. Straight left hand missing that punch. Good right hand came in, landed by Peters. Trying to go over the top right now is Actis. Body shot with the left hand with a left hook with a right hook came in, landed by Peters. Vicious shot. Somebody gonna have a nasty headache. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Peters. Up top with the right hook came in, landed by Peters. 1 minute and 47 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Actis. Good little work by Actis. Jab came in, landed by Actis. Jab, left hook, blocked that shot is Peters. Right hook came in, landed by Peters. And this is closing in, ladies and gentlemen. Heating up to a banger. Left hand, right hand, throwing arm punches right there was Actis. It was no power on them punches. Shoe shine in the body and then ending that combination with a left hook to the head. Beautiful work right there. Straight right hand, another right hand. 2 right hands came in and then slipping on the inside. Straight right hand came in, landed by Peters, and Actis is taking a step back. Left hook dipped his head underneath that punch was Actis. Sweeping the shot with a left hook with a straight right coming back at him right now was Peters after missing them punches is Actis. Uppercut with the left hand with a straight right hand, missing them punches is Actis. Uppercut, left hook came in, landed by Peters. Right hand with the left hand came in, landed by Peters. Straight right hand came in, landed by Peters. 58 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Say, what's it gonna be? Bobbing and weaving, got caught with a straight right hand. Beautiful work by Peters. Jab came in being thrown. 52 seconds in round number 3 of 10, and then 47 seconds in this middleweight bout. Jab being flicked out, blocking them shots, keeping his head off the line. Jab's being flicked out, straight left hand, body shot with the left hand going down low, came in by Peters. Tried to throw that right hand off the pivot, missing that shot. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Peters, looking for an uppercut, but nothing was there with 34 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Left hand being thrown, trying to double up with that left hand was Peters, shielding up, marching forward. Straight left hand being thrown by Actis, but nothing is there for Actis. Straight right hand by Peters, body shot with the left hand going down low. Beautiful work by Actis. Big shots coming in and taking punches is Actis. Left hand over the top. Good shot landed right there by Actis. Good jab right there by Peters. Another jab right there by Peters. Over the top with a right hook being drawn with a straight right. A lot of activity. Left hand blocking that shot as Peters. Body chop with the right hand. Uppercut with the right hand with a straight right thumb with the left hand landed on the right bicep of Actis. Straight left hand with a 1-2. Missing those punches at the bell. It was Actis. And that's the end of that round. And it's more of the same. And you got to get in rounds in the Argentinian versus. Oh, we got Errol Spence Jr. in the back, ladies and gentlemen. This looking like EJ is warming up. There he is, the truth, Errol Spence Jr. in the back. He got his hands wrapped, working on his punches right there, looking for the uppercuts, looking for the jab, looking real loose, ladies and gentlemen. It's Errol Spence Jr. Looking focused is Errol Spence Jr. Getting loose. Oh, he about to tear his ass up. EJ is back. Errol Spence Jr. ain't went nowhere, and he about to go clean TB up. He about to go team Tim Tszyu up. He ain't cleaning TB. My apologies. TB cleans him up, and he gonna clean up Tim Tszyu. And look at Tim Tszyu sitting down with his legs crossed, looking like he about to get beat up. And look at his legs, just looking scrawny. Y'all remember Avatar? Tim Tszyu legs looking like Jake Sully's. I can't believe what I'm watching. Nasty work right there, sitting there with Jake Scully legs right now. Is Tim Tszyu. He ain't lying, turned into an Arsenio Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the fighters are rising up off the stool. That was Errol Spence Jr. in the back, warming up, looking good with his punches. And I'm gonna post this short immediately, and I'm gonna do it in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, calling to this fight. I gotta put Errol up. They'll be all right. They gonna survive. Ain't nobody gonna get knocked out right now, and they got a lot of fight in them. Let me upload this Errol working in the back real quick, because if you ain't first, you last. Facts. Especially me. I'm by myself, and I'm my own clipper. The corner is telling somebody to punch out. I can hear the audio in my ear. They're saying punch out. Looking like the fighters was sounding like the fighters is in the clinch right now. Errol Spence Jr. looks flawless in the back. Yeah, I'll put that up. Hold on. Errol Spence Jr. looks flawless in the back. Errol Spence Jr. warming up. Looks dangerous. Yeah, I like that one. The truth looks unreal backstage. Errol Spence Jr. is locked in backstage. Errol Spence Jr. looks sharp in the locker room. Yeah, I like that one. Clearing. I like that one. Yeah, we'll put that one up right there. Boom. Got to do it quick, ladies and gentlemen. Paste that. They saying Actis coming in there landing some punches, ladies and gentlemen. And they saying hey, somebody ain't stepping it up. Well, somebody gonna have to step it up. Because I know Errol Spence Jr. gonna step it up. Trying to go down to the body. Hold on, I gotta go back. Good work right there. 1 minute and 40 seconds in round number 4 of 10. Actis got blood in his eye, ladies and gentlemen, due to a cut. Good jab right there by Peters. Left hand down to the body up top of the left hook right there by Peters. Marching forward, taking a step back is Gringo. Left hand being thrown right there by Peters and looking fatigued, bleeding out of his eye. Good right hook came in, landed by Peters. Straight right hand, got Actis backing up. Big shots landed by Peter. It could be all she wrote. The referee is saying, watch your heads. Body shot with the left hand, where the left hand came in, landed right there by Peters. Right hand, left hand, but the left hand, straight right hand, but the left hand, punches and punches. Punches and punches coming in, landed by Peter, ladies and gentlemen. And these are flush shots coming in, and Actis immediately clinches up, bleeding out of his eye, got his hands down low. Actis is hurt. Straight right hand being thrown, uppercut with the right hand, big shot with a straight right, left hand being thrown, big shot with the left hand, landed by Peters. Big shots coming in, landing on Actis. Agnes is taking these shots, and don't be surprised if the referee come in and stop this madness. Round number 4, 10, 48 seconds in his middleweight bout. Peters is putting it on Actis. Off the break right there, looking to see, come on with it. Up on his toes right now is Peters. Left hand missed them shot. Straight right hand, body shot with the left hand, straight left hand being thrown. Big shot with the left hand, missed that punch is Actis. Body shot with the right hand being thrown by Peters. Standing there, bleeding out of its left eye and left cheekbone. Nasty left side of the face of Actis. His corner gonna have to stop it, or the ref gonna stop it, because Peters damn sure gonna stop it. Right hand landed right there by Peters. Left hand, nothing is there for Actis. Body shot with the left hand, straight right hand came in, jab, straight right hand being thrown right there by Peters. Big shot coming in, starting to work just a little bit more, and the eye is getting keen on Actis. 12 seconds around number 4, 10. Straight left hand, showing something right there is Actis. Left hook came in, landed by Peters. Beautiful left hand over the top of the left hand with a bloody opponent in front of him is Peters. And that's the end of that round. Beautiful work right there by the Australian, coming in, letting his hands go, coming in, letting his hands rip. Beautiful work right there, staggering back to the corner, looking sharp in the back. Now let me put up this Errol Spence Jr. I'm quiet because I'm working on this short for Errol Spence. Referee called a timeout. They up off the stool, and now the fighters is gonna tell Actis to go look at the doctor because that eye crazy, and it's right on the eyelid. Don't be surprised if they gonna stop it. Or the referee saying, nah, y'all gonna go out there and fight. Ain't no wrong with your eye. You can see. The Lord bless you with too. That's what the referee and the doctor told him. Okay, Errol Spence Jr., them shorts should be loading up shortly. We're waiting for the captions. Straight left hand jab being flicked out by Actis. Round number 5 of 10. 2 minutes and 43 seconds in round number 5 of 10. Body shot with the left hand, but a right hook over the top, landed by Actis. Right hook came in, landed by Peters. Looking for a right left hand of his own. Right there is Actis, keeping his right hand home. Blocking them shots is Peters. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in round number 5 of 10. Body shot with the left hand, with a left hook to the head. Doubling up, straight right hand with a left hook came in, landed by Peters. In the inside, looking for an uppercut left hand. Missed them shots. Right uppercut, left hook. Missed those 2 punches was Actis. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Left hand came in, landed by Peters. Jab right there by Peters, marching forward. Good jab by Peters. Tried to throw a left hook, was Actis, but nothing was there for him in round number 5 of 10, halfway through this bout. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Good jab right there by Peters. Snappy jab, and then shielding up. Right hand caught that. Left straight being thrown as a counter punch is Actis. Beautiful work right there. Good little slap shot with the left hand to the head being thrown, landed by Peters. Jab split the guard, came in, landed by Peters. Jabs reaching that arm out, chopping down with a left straight, missing that punch is Actis. 1 minute and 48 seconds in round number 5 of 10. Beautiful jab by Peters. Left hand being thrown right there, marching forward and trying to get in on the inside with the left hand. Right hand being thrown by Peters with a straight right hand being thrown by Peters. Bleeding out of his left eye right now is Actis. Got his left eye split, and now blood is leaking inside of that eye, and he can't see out of that left eye. So right hooks to clean him up. Peters got to throw right hands. Straight right hand being thrown. Good work. 1-2 down the pipe, popping the head back. Left hand over the top. The blood into the eye of the Argentinian. Left hand going down to the body by the Australian. 1 minute and 20 seconds in round number 5 of 10. Over the top of the right straight came in, landed by Actis. Marching forward right now is Peters with 1 minute and 10 seconds. Body shot with the left hand going down low. Uppercut with a short shot with a right hand by Peters. Looping hook with a right hand by Peters. Jab flicked out. Body shot with the left hand. Left hook straight right, landed by Peters. Right hand came in, landed by Peters. Beautiful little cross. Standing in the pocket, missing that hook, but an uppercut with the right hand came in, landed. Good 3-punch combination by Peters. And Actis is saying, come on with it. Just egging him on. Straight right hand with the left hand. Beautiful work right there by Peters. Calling him on. The referee screaming, break, break. That's the referee trying to break him. Left hand, right hand, straight right hand. Beautiful combinations of punches by Peters. Jab, 1-2 down the pipe. Body shot with the right hand going down low. Working that jab, going to the body. Left hand chopped down with the right hand. Big straight right hand came in, landed. Jab flicked out, being thrown. And look at the referee. Might want to come in and have to stop the bout. Separating them. And the referee is really looking at Actis, y'all. Up on his toes. Left hand being thrown. And look at the left eye. Right hook over the top being thrown. Landed by Peters. Right straight being thrown. Jab straight right hand. Taking a step back is Actis. 15 seconds in round number 5 of 10. Heating up right now is Peters. Putting it on his boy. Left hook over the top. Missed by Actis. But a straight right hand came in. Landed by Peters. Another left hand by Peters. Missing his left straight. Blocking them shots is Peter. Dipping down low. Level change. Body shot with a right hand. And that's the sound of the bell. And that's the end of round number 5. Going back to his corner is Actis. They're going to give him an opportunity to survive. They're going to give him an opportunity to show his greatness. They listening to 50 Cent. If I can't do it, nobody, it can't be done. And I'm going to let the champagne bottle pop. I'm going to take it to the top. For sure, I'm going to make it hot, baby. I apply the pressure to the stat and I pop. And the let go, squeezing my pistol and short. And I got Peter Piper, pick peppers. And don't write rhymes. And 50 Cent, I ride a little bit. But I pop 9s and tell them niggas get their money right. Because I got mine. When I'm around, quit playing, nigga. You can't shine. You going to be that next chunk. Then up in the trunk after being hit by the... Is that what you want? Be easy, brother. I lay your ass out. Believe me, brother. That's what I'm about. Gangster. You can find a brother sitting on chrome. Hit the clutch, hit the gear, hit the gas, and I'm gone. If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done. And I'ma let the champagne bottle pop. I'ma take it to the top. For sure, I'ma make it hot, baby. That's 50 Cent. We went crazy for 50. That's when everybody turned tough. Gangsters holding and started getting guns. What was that, 03, 04? Yeah, facts. It was over 50 Cent came out and everybody was a gorilla all of a sudden. Now everybody want to work out, get muscles, and have tank tops on and shit. Y'all know I'm not lying, goddammit, facts. I was part of it. Look. Already, up off the stool right now. It's both the fighters. They going back and forth. Oh, a little short shot right there. Got to be careful with that punch. A little nasty shot right there by Actis. Coming alive right there. Actis saying, yo ass is not going to come in here and put hands on me. I can't let that be. That's what we're talking about. Beautiful work right there by Actis. Alrighty, let me upload this short real quick. Let me do these details. Put the description and put these tags in real quick so we can upload Errol Spence Jr. in the back. And he is working out looking GOOD good. Looking sharp too. Watch when y'all see Errol. Y'all gonna be like, okay, Errol looks sharp. Errol look right. Looking focused, look fast. He gonna work behind that jab. Errol looking good, y'all. I ain't lying. I'm about to show y'all right now. Alrighty, Errol Spence Jr. looks sharp in the locker room. They saying Acton's got some blood going in that eye. Remember, he got his eye cut and it's got blood going in it. Hold on, let me put these hashtags. Hashtag shorts, viral, and trending. Boom. That's all the 3 shorts you need. Shorts, viral, trending. Boom. You booming. Boom, boom, boom. That's ready. Rumble almost ready. We'll go back to the blue bubble. Alrighty, round number 6 of 10, 50 seconds, and we got Agnes with a left hand coming alive. Remember, Agnes been getting hands put on him, but he still has been in the mix. Beautiful work, standing straight up, uppercut with the right hand, missed by Agnes. After this fight is the co-main event, and then after the co-main event, we got Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu, the big fight of the night. This is why we're here. $19 seconds around number 6 of 10. We got Agnes on the outside, pumping that jab out, looking to box because he really not trying to stand there and exchange with Peters because that hasn't been working for him. But boxing, that's good work right there by Agnes. Jab, straight right hand being thrown by Peters, trying to get close enough. Left hook, right sweeping shot, missing that punch is Peters. Look at the left eye starting to swell up. Big shot with the left hand. Blood coming out the left side of the face of his opponent and Peters. Beautiful work right there. And Agnes goes back to his corner. Both the fighters over there absorbing one another's punches, y'all. Alrighty, Rumble. Errol Spence is uploaded. I got the short uploaded for Errol. Boom. Rumble, you booming. I'm just waiting for YouTube to load, and then I'll upload that for YouTube. In the corner is both of these fighters sitting down on a stool, and then on YouTube, we'll see if I can make the thumbnail now. Look, and that'll be the short. Look like the referee might wave this fight off. And that'll be Errol Spence doing shorts in real time, y'all. Alrighty, look at the doctor going to see the referee saying time in. The referee is going to allow this fight to continue. They made the decision that all is well. We got another short coming for Errol, y'all. Good right hand came in, landed by Peters with 2 minutes and 33 seconds around number 7 of 10. Taking a step back is Agnes. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Agnes. Up top with a straight right hand by Peters. Pumping that jab out by Peters here in this middleweight bout on the featured bout of the night. Coming up next is the co-main event. Then it's the headliner, Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu. Big shot with the right hand came in, landed by Peters. And the more that head goes back, that's going to be signs for the referee. Big shots with the right hand, left hook being thrown by Actis. Left hand shot down with the right hand, being thrown with the left hand over the top of the right hand, and the referee waving off the bout. The referee waving off the bout. The referee seen enough, and the referee waved off the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Showing their respects, showing their love. Bowing down, kneeling to his fighter right there. That's what we talking about. Hugging his opponent right there, showing their respects as both of these fighters. The corner didn't dispute it. It was too much. Actis was getting hands put on him. Referee seen enough, and the referee waved off the bout. Peter's going to show respect to his man's up corner. He called 50 cal for a reason. You see that man face going to show respect to his opponent. Hey, you're a hell of a fighter. Don't hang your head on nothing. You keep it up, champ. You did your thing. I was just way too good for you. Taking the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Actis. Taking the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Peters. Beautiful work right there by both of these athletes. Going to his corner is 50 cal, showing the referee respects. Like, thank you for ending this fight early because that boy couldn't do nothing with me. That's what he is telling to the word for. That's what he is telling to the ref is Peters. Getting wiped down in this corner. Good work right there by Peters. They gonna show the replay? Yes, they will show the replay. Look at the stoppage and look what happened. And this is when the end of the bout happened. Straight right hand came in by Peters. Popped the head out. Left hook thrown right there by Peters. Big shot with a straight right hand thrown by Peters. And the referee, this is where he hopped in. Left hook, straight right hand being thrown. Head popped back and the referee was looking like he wanted to come in earlier. And now the referee just watching the output. Straight right hand being thrown. Jab being flicked out. Left hook being thrown right there by a seated. Straight right hand chopping down. Good punches right there by Peters. And the referee said, this fight is over, Peter. Stop beating up Actus. This fight is over. Peter, leave Actus alone. It's all over. And look at 50 cal. You serious, ref? Why you stop it, man? There's nothing but love. There's nothing but respect. I didn't mean to beat on you like that. I didn't mean to beat you up so bad the referee is stop it. My fault, my fault. That's the thought process of Peters, ladies and gentlemen. That's a short right there. Beautiful work right, Peters. Good work by the referee by saving his kid's life. By saving his kid's career, because he wasn't going to stop the fight. He don't want to give in on himself. Beautiful work right there by the referee stopping his bout. Because they was in over their head, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the reaction of the corner, ladies and gentlemen. They threw in the towel, but it wasn't early. The corner threw in the towel. Oh, and that's when they was hugging one another. And that's when the corner showing their respects. And the corner Ben came in and said, it's over. Look at the referee. They saying, don't be stopping the fight. Hell, you doing tripping. Now they listen to, hey, ho, hey, ho. Beautiful work right there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, you're with him. Callum Peters. Moving on to the next bout of the evening. The co-main event of the evening will be Ahmad Rita versus Paul Fleming. This bout has been moved up to the co-main event. 3 10-minute rounds. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape so I can go take a break and eat an apple. Alrighty, we got Paul Fleming versus Ahmad Rita. This was supposed to be Cool Boy Steph, but his ass can't stay disciplined. Undefeated is Ahmad Rita. He is 8-0. He fights out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He is 23 years of age. 4 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. He weighed in at 139.3 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event. Make some noise for Ahmad Rita and his opponent, Paul Showtime Fleming. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record consisting of 28 victories, 1 defeat with 2 draws. He fights out of New South Wales, Australia, New South Wales, Sydney, Australia. He is 38 years of age. 3 months, 3 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 129 pounds, bang on. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall with a 69.5-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event. Paul Showtime Fleming take on Ahmad Rita. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't see me, I'm eating an apple and I'm uploading shorts. So while I wait, Clarissa Shields, August 15th. The GWOAT is back, ladies and gentlemen. Clarissa Shields returns live on DAZN October 15th, and she's ready to shock the world, moving back down to the middleweight division to try to take her opponent's titles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the return of the GWOAT, Clarissa Shields.
I'm top dog, I'm mean. I'm top dog. I'm top dog, I'm mean. I'm strong. You know I'm fast and I'm accurate.
And I'm in and out just like Cleo and set it off. And come fight night, Kate, I'm sorry, but on you, I'ma have to set it off.
If you come out that right hand clip, my gun is going in your mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
August 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. It's going down. Clarissa Shields versus Kate Scott for the unified middleweight championship of the world. Clarissa Shields, come fight night. You gotta let her know how you're coming.
I want you guys to know something, and I want Kay to know something too. I will not be the same person that I am right now. I will not have on no heels. I will not have on no hair. I won't have on no lip gloss or no makeup. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming ripped up, muscles in my neck, and I'm ready to go.
The fuck this planning shit? Why can't we just get buck with these motherfuckers and go up in there and take all the fucking money?
Because Ruben Branson is the one who hooked us up with that $8 million, the legal way. We can stop doing what we're doing, and I can use these fists to get that paper. Go ahead and let her know, Clarissa.
And then I want to thank Ruben Branson, of course, for $8 million.
I'm a young money millionaire.
She's a young 8 millionaire. They gave it to her. And Clarissa Shields just let the people know soon as she announced the fight, she had 2,000 tickets already sold, already gone, just hopping off the internet in a people's digital wallet like hotcakes back in elementary school from the cafeteria lady.
Shout out to all my fans who have bought tickets already. We already had 2,000 and something plus tickets sold already. And to be under a week of just announcing the fight, I'm so excited. My band director hit me up and said he ready to hit the drums. I do not know who's walking me out, but I know all the big celebrities have been hitting me up asking. So get your tickets, show up,
and watch me show out, representing for the people. We had to bring it to Atlanta. They tried to keep it in the D. I said, no, we already sold out Detroit. So why not go to Atlanta to give those lovely people a sight at the GWOAT? One of the greatest women to ever lace up a pair of gloves in the modern day era, if not ever. Clarissa Shields, let the ladies know when they show up, the dress code.
We got a dress code for the fight.
Show.
To all my girls.
You got your family here with you
we
as
doing
well.
diamonds and nude, baby.
Just to have them here in Australia.
Not
and
they
here
gotta
on
be
Fight
naked,
Night.
but like.
Hold on, we got Errol.
It means everything, you know. That's who I mostly do it for, and just having them here supporting me.
Errol Spence talking about his family, ladies and gentlemen. You got a new weight. You got a new trainer, Errol Spence. We're going to get a new Errol Spence Jr. in here tonight, or we're going to get an old version of Errol. You're going to get a little bit of both. You're going to get a little bit of both of me. And I'm going to go out there. I got a great game plan, and I'm ready to put out a show. Everybody make sure y'all tune in because I'm about to go beat up Tim Tszyu. Errol, let's go, champ. Shaking the hand. Errol, look ready. Let's get it. Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen. He in the back looking focused. He in the back looking ready, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Errol Spence Jr., baby. Revved up and ready to let it rip. Revved up and ready to let it go. Oh, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to upload these shorts, y'all. I'm uploading shorts. That's why y'all don't hear me nor see me. I'm putting that work in for y'all. Oh, they showing a feet work of Errol right now. Working in the back is Errol. Pumping that jab out. Looking to use his feet. Got his jab under him. Shifty. Pumping that jab out. Oh, yeah. Errol going to look nice tonight, y'all. Looking to pump that jab and go down with the straight left hand to the body. Errol Spence Jr. Working the combinations. Working the motions. Ready to go. Getting loose. The big fish. The biggest. The largest. Errol Spence Jr. is back, baby. Clean them up. Doing shorts. Doing shorts. I'm putting that work in for y'all. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, two fighters are inside of the ring and we are ready for the next bout of the evening. The co-main event of the evening. Amada Rita has been introducing, tipping the scales at 134.5 pounds, fighting out of Australia. He is 5'7.5 inches. He is 23 years of age. He has a perfect record, 8 victories, no defeats, with 6 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, proudly representing Enclave 2205 right here live in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He is the slick and stylish, the lightweight prospect. Make some noise for Ahmed Blood Shark Rita. And when the action begins, the referee in charge will be lens free. Alrighty, gentlemen, obey my instructions at all times. More importantly, I want you to protect yourself at all times. Good luck, shake hands, and let's do this. The fighters are focused. The fighters got introduced. The referee gave them their final instructions. The co-main event of the evening, it's about to go down. Finally, we're here. We're ready. The fighters are going to make their way to the middle of the ring. Hold on, y'all. I gotta finish this short because I was doing Errol. He was in the back laughing and shit. Here we go. Watch out. Fleming took a big shot early with a right hand thrown right there by his opponent. Beautiful work right there. Throwing them shots. There you go. And I'm uploading these shorts in real times. 2 minutes and 32 seconds in round number 1 of 10. Pumping that jab out. Body shot with a straight left hand going down low by Fleming. Dressed in the pink and the green. Left hand over the top being thrown by Rita. Pumping that jab out by Rita. Jab, left hand going down to the body by Fleming. Up on his toes. The undefeated fighter, the young man, and Rita fighting a grown man with grown man strength. Co-main event for both of these fighters. This is a big step up moment for both of these fighters on a co-main event on the biggest fight card in Australia. Fleming and Rita, both of y'all give yourself a round of applause. Y'all the co-main event. Errol next. 2 minutes flat in round number 1 of 10. Shielding up right now. Body shot with a straight right hand with a jab being flicked out of the distance is Rita. Pumping that jab out. Getting it working right there is Rita. Trying to find a way. Remember, these are sparring partners. They done a lot of rounds in 8 times. So trust that Rita, he gonna clean him up then if they did some time together. Jab, straight right hand being thrown up on his toes right there is Rita. Trying to pump that jab, but coming in with a straight left with a right hook over the top by Fleming. Missing them shots is Fleming. Jab with a straight right hand being thrown by Rita. 1 minute and 28 seconds around number 1 of 10. Pumping his jab, straight right hand being thrown by Rita. Nothing landed, nothing was there. Shield up, jab close back with his back close to the ropes right now is Fleming's, and Fleming immediately went into the clinch and start to hold his opponent right there. Can't be holding on. Left hook up top being thrown by Fleming. He's got his hands down low right there. Is Fleming saying, come on with it, Rita. You think you're going to do something with me? Fleming is kicking it on the ropes, and he's inviting Rita to do something to him. Over the top of the right hand by Rita. He's saying, okay, if you're going to oblige me to do so, then I might as well just clean your clock, send your consciousness to row 3. Back hand with the left hand coming back at him, swinging punches right there is Fleming. They letting their hands go. Professional fighters land a flush shot. It'll be all she wrote. 40 seconds flat in round number 1 of 10. Over the top with a right hook being thrown by Fleming. Nothing is there. Taking a step back. Big shot with the right hand, but the left hand going down to the body. Came in, landed by Rita. Just kicking it on the ropes right there is Fleming's. Body shot up top with a right hook. Nothing is there for Rita. Jab with a left hand going down to the body by Fleming's. Taking a step back is Rita. Pumping the jab out, marching forward with a left hook being thrown. Marching forward right now is Rita in this lightweight bout. And a co-main event. Up next is your main event of the evening. Errol Spence Jr. taking on Tim Tszyu. 12 seconds in round number 1 of 10. We can hear the clapper. Body shot with a left hand with a right hand with a straight left. PBC got to do better. This damn card should not be pay-per-view, especially for Americans. And if we not in Australia, this shit should not be pay-per-view. This fight card was trash. Hell, y'all talking about only fight is Errol and Tim. The hell is going on? PBC? Is it true? Al Heyman, what's going on? The PBC, they fight cards are trash, ladies and gentlemen. PBC fighters, they not professional. They got brothers looking bad. What? What's wrong with y'all? can't get in the country, booking fights before they even know they can get in the country. Like, shouldn't you cross your T's and dot your I's if y'all talking about millions of dollars? It was like, oh, well, you ain't up in this bracket, so you don't know what goes on. And I was like, hey, shit looking kind of crazy from a distance. Well, who am I? I'm just a random dude on the internet calling a blow by blow. But PBC, y'all need to get a goddamn stable, and y'all gotta have some fighters. Cause y'all goddamn pay-per-view fight cards, the last couple of pay-per-views, I'm talking about the whole fight card, trash. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on round number 2 of 10. Jazz being flicked out, taking a step back is Fleming. Straight right hand being thrown by Rita. Pumping his jab out, shitting off, pumping his jab out right there is Ahmed. Coming back at him with a left hook is Fleming's. Nothing is there for him. Jab straight right hand up on his toes is Rita. 2 minutes and 38 seconds in round number 2 of 10. Pumping that jab out right there is Rita. Shifting to his left hand side right now is Fleming. Pumping that jab out, trying to march forward is Fleming. Stick jab going down to the body, trying to go over the top of the right hand using his free right hand and just rain free, pushing him off right there is Fleming. That's the grown man. See, he got his grown man strength, just pushing off Fleming. Like, get back, little, you don't know me like that. Round number 2 of 10, straight right hand being thrown by Rita, blocking them shots is Fleming. Up top of the left hook, straight right, pivoting, getting away from them punches right there is Fleming. Trying to throw a left hook up top, keeping his right hand home, blocking that shot is Rita. 2 minutes and 6 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Ooh, tried to go over the top right there is Fleming. Tried to shoot an uppercut with the left hand was Rita. Oh, they throwing all type of punches, all type of sneaky shots. 1-2 down the pipe, straight right hand being thrown by Fleming. Taking them shots. 1 minute and 50 seconds in round number 2 of 10. Pumping that jab out right there is Fleming's. Keeping sharp over the top of the right hand, left hand going down to the body by Fleming's. Took the aim at the left hand, nothing was there. Jab with a straight right hand, blocking them shots is Fleming's. Shielding up, slipping his jab, keeping his head off the line right there is Fleming's. Uppercut with the left hand being thrown. 1 minute and 32 seconds in round number 2 of 10. And I'm just thinking about PBC. Y'all didn't have no fighters that y'all had to get local talent from Australia. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with y'all? We need to pull up the PBC rosters. Y'all can't get none of these fighters down there? Hell is going on, man? Strange activity. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, straight right hand being thrown. Nothing was. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a clone. 1 minute and it's like only clones will say some shit like that. And I'm over here. Hey, look, the wife would be like, what, the clone glitching? Nah, my neurons be ticking, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be thinking about so much shit that I can't let it off, and then I'll just stop in real time just to reset myself. Because remember, we ain't nothing but computers, and you got to turn into Neo, because the Matrix is the brain, and the mind is Neo. 42 seconds around number 2 of 10. Crazy shit. It's times like this I'm needed. Right hand with the left hand over the top, bobbing and weaving on the ropes right there is Fleming's. Jabbing a straight right, coming back at him with the left hook, dipping down underneath that shot is Rita. Missing them shots and missing them punches right there. Body chop with the left hand. Make me want to go make me want to go outside and go play with the ice catcher. I can't. My eyes would be bloodshot. 19 seconds around number 2 of 10. Jab with a straight right hand, missing them punches. Marching forward right now. Left hand over the top being thrown by Fleming. I got him in a headlock right now is Fleming just to wake me up. I know before Errol come out, we back on that cloud. Hell, you talking about? Jazz being flicked out, thrown right there. I'm over here on the descent, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a good feeling. Left hand over. Handling business. Oh shit, remember Anthony Joshua almost got cleaned up. Oh, we got Tim Tszyu, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Tszyu in the back warming up, ladies and gentlemen. It's starting to get real. Tim Tszyu in the back pumping it, working them jabs out live in the main event. The biggest fight in Australian history. Tim Tszyu takes on Errol Spence, and they got Tim Tszyu in the back warming up. He got to warm up in the moment, pumping that jab out, looking a little flabby on the waist. He got them love handles. Errol dig out the body. Errol gonna dig out that body. Tim, his body ain't looking right. So much at stake, but Tim Tszyu, he's a fighter. He gonna get his respect. He already got the respect. I'm just rocking with Errol. And look, it got him in the back right there. Is Errol Spence Jr., baby. There go EJ warming up. Got the headband on. Got the shirt off, pumping the jab out. Looking sharp and looking, pumping that jab out. Looking focused right there is Errol Spence Jr. Ready to get the job done. That fight coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. EJ coming up next. I think the jab from Errol gonna cut that eye open real quick from Tim. He gonna clean him up. Don't worry about it, Brandon. He gonna clean him. That jab gonna work lovely. And that jab gonna clean him up. Because Errol don't duck no smoke from nobody. Keith Sweater tell you, nobody. Factoids, right straight being thrown, missing that punch. Fleming on the outside. Oh, they outside trying to pot shot, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to peel pizzle the nizzle. Yeah, you got to be careful with the shots. Body shot with the right hand, but the left hook up top being thrown, missing that punch. 2 minutes and 13 seconds on round number 3 of 10. Over the top with a right hook being thrown, missing that punch is Fleming's. 2 minutes and 8 seconds over the top with a sweeping shot with a right hand, missing that punch is Fleming's. Marching forward, pumping that jab out, trying to get close enough to land a thunderous shot. But your defense got to be tight. Here in this co-main event, what's it gonna be? What are you gonna do? Who do you want it to be for? So you got to let them know right now what's it going to be, because nobody's going to wait for you, because you have to be your own victor and you have to be who you are. Round number 3 of 10, 1 minute and 44 seconds in a co-main event. Lightweight bout, jab with a straight right hand being thrown, left right hook being thrown, missing that punch is Fleming's. 1 minute and 37 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Bobbing and weaving on the outside, missing that shot, tried to throw an uppercut underneath, got him in a headlock right now, and the referee is forced to separate these young fighters. 1 minute and 24 seconds in round number 3 of 10. Fleming, he ain't that young, ladies and gentlemen. Jab, straight right hand, but the left hook barely missed that shot, taking a step back. And it's looking like Fleming getting a little gas, ladies and gentlemen. Looking a little tired as Fleming's. Tried to throw a left hand over the top, and now the fighters are caught in the inside, in the clinch, pushing each other off because they obeyed the referee's command. 1 minute. Can y'all hit the like button for me, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate y'all if y'all hit that like button, because I'll be reading this shit, trying to figure out how to blow up on YouTube, and they say you got to tell the people watching you to hit the like button, because they say the like button will let everybody else know that the content is okay, is decent, it's okay, that to the person watching it, ears and eyes. So hit the like button for me so we can get some more people in here, so I can be our new fight companion, because we got a whole lot of fights. We got Clarissa Shields coming up next week. I think we got Lamont Roach Jr. versus William Zepeda. That's gonna be a banger, and I'm gonna be right here because I got the Zone Ultimate, so I'm gonna be right here for all the fights, and I got UFC Fight Pass, so I'm gonna be right here for the MMA bouts. And now Dana White got Zuffa, so now my ass gonna have to get Paramount Plus. Oh shit, I gotta do that tomorrow. We got Berlanga versus somebody, and then Richardson Hitchens and them, they fighting tomorrow. Zuffa with Berlanga and Richardson Hitchens, they fight tomorrow. So I'm gonna need that Paramount, ladies and gentlemen. I said, goddamn. So if y'all can hit that Cash App and help a brother out, if I can get that Paramount. So if y'all help me get the Paramount, I'll call all the fights on Paramount, UFC included. Y'all gonna hit the Cash App and help me? Let me know in the Cash App and hit that like button. Taking the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Fleming, sitting down on the stool, because I gotta wait for my check, ladies and gentlemen. The check ain't came yet. Hey, them, it's like, can you just spot me this real quick until my check come? And then when they get the check, you'll never see the dude again. It'll be nasty madness, ladies and gentlemen. Wild work. Sitting down on the stool are both of these fighters ready to look to get up off the stool, go out to the next round, and both of these fighters looking to throw hands like vampires and lichens. It's gonna be back and forth action. They got Tim Tszyu in the back, sitting down in the chair right now. Feeling good right there's Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu looking confident, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Tszyu looking confident. They keep showing the fighters in the back in the war room getting ready, because we over here, we got 6 rounds to go, baby. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Y'all come on now. Y'all just take a knee and say we both quit, because the fighter get knocked out when I call the main event. Hopefully the fighters can hear me. Fleming and Rita, just take a knee and be like, you know what? We here for the fans, and we know the fans want to see Errol and Tim, so we just forfeit, just make it a no contest and let Errol and Tim fight. That's what both of these fighters need to do. Jazz being flicked out. Nah, my bad. I'm just talking crazy. Don't disrespect the sport of boxing. Let these fighters go represent. And I like what I'm seeing from both of these fighters. This is my first time seeing both of them, and they making a fan out of me. You got a fan in me. So that's what I love boxing about, because you'll just see a fight and you don't know none of these people, and then they can show their talents, and then that's how you find new people. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, total punches through 4. Landed 20 was Fleming, landed 33 was Rita, but Rita threw 246, and his opponent Fleming's threw 119. Smiling right there, talking to one another, saying, come on with it. Got him in a headlock right now is Rita. They heating up, ladies and gentlemen. They said both of these dudes were sparring partners, and it's looking like it. Jab flicked out because they trying to let it rip. Dipping and bobbing and weaving, getting away from them thing. Can't hit me with them shots that you try to land on my brain. My senses is my ache. Oh, look at them missing them shots right there. They playing, ladies and gentlemen. Misses wildly, spun around and was like, where is it at? I don't see nothing. Oh, sirs, where's it bees? And nobody seen nothing. Got me talking like I'm in the 1800s. Shout out to ancestors. 1 minute and 24 seconds of round number 4 of 10. Oh, good uppercut with the left hand by Rita, but a shot with the left hand came in by Flemings in this lightweight bout. Over there, jab being flicked out with a straight left hand. Nothing is there by Flemings. 1 minute and 14 seconds of round number 4-10. Left hook being thrown, but a body shot with the right hand came in, landed by Rita, landed on the left side of the body, but a right hook came in by Fleming. Left hand blocked on the forearm of Rita. Uppercut with a right hand, but a right hook came in, landed by Flemings. Uh-oh, they standing there getting confident, getting a little comfortable in there, trying to land them shots just a little bit. Landed clean and nasty and flush. Cleaned them up quick. 54 seconds left, and you can see that left eye of Fleming starting to swell up just a little bit. Good right hook came in, landed on the left side of the face. Damn your facial structure. 43 seconds around number 4. Big shot with a left hook by Fleming. Big shot with a left hook. Rattled the shot. That's one of the counters we want to see. Tried to land it again. Was Flemings. Missed. Made him pay. Good work right there by Rita. Right hand over the top by Flemings. Landed. Uppercut with the left hand, but the right hook being thrown right there by Fleming. Standing on business. What's it gonna be? You or me? We're gonna find out, because only time will tell the victim. Only time will tell the essence. And if this was the Hunger Games, Effie would have told you and made the odds be ever in your favor. What you making? Okay. Hook me up with something too. Let me get a pizza or something. Yeah. Hook me up, please. I want to eat a little something. Get me right. Left hook being thrown because Errol about to play. Y'all know I go crazy for Errol. Over the top with the right hand, except where when he fighting TB. Because I got TB over everybody. I'm rocking with TB. They need to show TB again so I can get another short in the corner after that round. And I get TB. I say TB. That's that Scarface. It's like, yeah, I told him that I had tuberculosis. No, what'd he say? I told him, damn, I thought, no, what'd he say? He said, I told him that I did sanitation. And then Tony Montana looked at him. He said, sanitation? Sanitation? I told you to tell him that you work in a sanitarium and that you got TB. Hey, that was Tony Montana and Scarface when he told him. He's like, yeah, I told him, whoop-de-wop. I told him I worked in sanitation. He looked, sanitation? Sanitation? I told you to tell him that you work in a sanitarium and that you got TB. That's where I got TB. That's why I'm rocking with TB. In the back, pumping in his Errol, ladies and gentlemen. Got a strong back coming up next. Errol Spence Jr. pumping that jab out, looking sharp, looking focused is Errol Spence. Got the bandana on, everybody around him, just his core nucleus. Errol Spence Jr. looking like the big fish, the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on Tim ever since he landed in Australia. Regardless, that's Errol Spence, ladies and gentlemen, coming out, look in the back, looking sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me put one of them shorts up. This fight ain't like that. So I told you, don't be disrespecting these fighters and call that blow by blow. My bad. It's the entities within. There's so many of us that we gotta obey. 2 minutes and 37 seconds, but remember, all of them are checked by me. I know each and every one of them by name, and I control them. If you don't, you'll be possessed, and then it'll be all she wrote. Welcome to the new day and age. Neptune is in Aries. Welcome to the new paradigm shift. And if anybody is standing on a square, you're stagnated in this new paradigm. That's why you have to be standing on your triangle so you can amplify life. So if you hear anybody talking about, I'm standing on my square, look at them like they're goofy, because you staying stagnant. It's 2026 and above. We standing on triangles because we amplifying. 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and that's facts. And that's me, ladies and gentlemen. We switching shit up, making out the new uppercut with the left hand, because the old way can't be. We got the cabal out here tripping, talking to Moloch and Baal, doing all type of crazy shit, sacrifices and stuff. We can't be having that. 1 minute and 53 seconds around number 5 of 10. Oh, damn. Fleming said, stand right here and let's go to war. Stand right here and let's go to war. Stumping down, screaming at him, saying, come on with it then, Rita. Uh-oh, Fleming over here tripping, ladies and gentlemen. He wasting a lot of energy. He literally jumping up and down, throwing a tantrum, saying, stand right here with me then. Go find him. Hey, Rita, don't fall into his game trap. Box his head off, pump that jab out and be elusive. Make him frustrated. Then he gonna come in all willy-nilly, and then you can hit him so hard that the back of his braids, they'll start to unravel. Both the fighters in the back of their heads, they twisted up with braids. So imagine if somebody land a heavy punch and the braids start to unravel. I'd be like, you gotta check his gloves. 1 minute and 13 seconds around number 5 of 10. Straight right hand being thrown. Trying to bait Rita in right now with Fleming. Fleming's a walk to the edge and the turnbuckle to the ropes. Stand there and say, come on with it then. Come on with it. What you gonna be? You trying to beat me up in front of my fans and family? That's Fleming. Come on with it and do it then. Because I'm an Aborigine. That's gonna be Fleming speaking knee. 50 seconds in this lightweight bout. Pushing him off right there is Fleming. All jokes aside, let me stay focused. That's my boy. Get your, he over here squealing and whatnot. That's my newborn baby. The wife and I just had a newborn baby, and he just learned how to crawl 2 weeks ago. And then he'll be standing up and then he'll look at the wife and I, he'll smile, and then he'll sit down, and then we'll be like, yay, and then he'll clap. So shout out to my baby boy. We had a newborn baby. I got a handful of kids now, ladies and gentlemen, and I still got a couple more to go. Let's get it. I just got to get this paper. If I want to have more kids, I got to get this paper. So if I get all the paper I want, I'm having nothing but kids. 14 seconds around number 5 or 10. I'm be like, what he doing? Having kids? Facts. And I was like, how many he having? And I was like, you know, I'm with the wife, so it takes time. I'm gonna have my fun making them, and then we're gonna take our time. Then one come out, wait a year or two, and then have another one. Facts. Sound good to me. Sound good to you, boo? She was like, yeah, I can't wait. Look, that's the wife. You want to try tonight? I was like, calm down. I'm working. Calm down. I'll be in there. I'm sitting down on the stool right now. It's both the fighters. Let me calm down. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. Hey, look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look at Fleming. He said, come right here. Stand over here. Fight me. Fight me right here. No, come on and fight me then. That's Fleming's talking to his opponent. Nah, come on, man. And fight me right here. What are you running for? You trying to box? Let's have a slug 'em fest. Come on, now. Go into the ropes. I'm going to stay right here. Come on. Fight me. Stop running from me. Come on, you fool. Come on, you sucker. What are you going to do to me? Do it to me now. Come on. That's Fleming's, ladies and gentlemen, acting crazy. And I'm going to put the short up so y'all know I'm not just acting crazy. I'm trying to look like him. I'm trying to act like them, ladies and gentlemen. That's facts. And then when I be doing shit like that, that's because that's what they doing. And that's my interpretation of it. I'm probably adding shit on it, but hey, I'm putting hella dubs on it. But that's just who I am. I gotta be expressive. I grew up in drama class. Remember, y'all don't know me, so y'all don't know. I was in the play because I used to do plays in middle school and elementary in front of the whole school and the whole little community. And remember, I was in Aladdin. I auditioned for Aladdin. They didn't give me the role, y'all. They had me be one of the 7 thieves. So I was one of Alibaba's 7 thieves. I was hot. I said I wanted to be Aladdin. Hell, it's wrong with y'all. I was practicing my ass off to be Aladdin. And they gave it to Jesse. I ain't forget that shit. They gave it to Jesse. Shout out to Jess. God damn it. Facts. He got the Aladdin role over me. I was hot. 2 minutes and 20. And then it's like, well, you can be a dancer. You can be one of Alibaba thieves. I said, well, I still want to be part of the show, so I guess I'll do it. Hey, that's a true story. Facts. Fuck y'all. Damn that. I wanted to be Aladdin. Straight right hand with a left hand being thrown, missing that punch right there. 2 minutes and 3 seconds around number 6 of 10. Watching I blow up all these pitches, and I just see my whole life, every thing gonna be out. And I'll be like, I told y'all, let's get it. I was destined for greatness. Eating dinner with football players because I'm the greatest. I'll show y'all those pictures too. And y'all gonna be like, what? No, but yeah, that's me. Facts. I was promised a good life. But you know how life go. But now we back on top. 1 minute and 38 seconds, round number 6 of 10. Straight right hand, big shot landed right there by Rita. Clinching in a clincher right now. Oh, what? Fleming, you can't be holding. Remember, Fleming was talking about staying right here and let's bang. And now as soon as Rita got close, he want to clinch and hug. Oh, come on, Fleming. You can't be talking about staying right here. Let's bang him. And as soon as he get right there and bang him, you want to hug and clinch. Good left hand over the top, landing right there. He's saying, no, I want to bang when I'm landing punches. But when he landing, I got hold. That's what Fleming's is talking about. Damn good work right there in this co-main event. 1 minute and 9 seconds around number 6 of 10. I gotta make it fun. Damn that. Taking a step back up on his toes. Straight right hand uppercut. Missed that punch is Fleming. Swinging a right straight was Rita. Missed that punch right there over the top of the right hand. Being thrown uppercut with a right hand by Rita. Right hand by Rita. Right hand backed up against the ropes right now in Fleming's. You wanted to be on the ropes and now you're getting pinged on. Body shot with a right hand being thrown. Little short left hand came in. Landed by Fleming's. Uppercut with the right hand. Nothing was there, but a straight right hand with a left hook came in. Landed by Rita. Jab flicked out, thrown by Rita. 43 seconds around number 6 of 10. Up top with a counter left hook missed by Fleming. And Rita is looking accurate, y'all. Right hook missed that punch by Fleming. Straight left hand, nothing was there. Body shot with the left hand going down. These dudes is in tremendous shape. I give them that. 28 seconds and round number 6 of 10. I'd have been out there for 10 seconds like, ooh, goddamn, I think it's my toe. And I was like, yo, toe. I was like, I played football. My toe ain't what it used to be. Turf toe. It's something different. 17 seconds. You touch my shit, I'm be like, tap. It's over. You can poke it like this with your pinky finger. And I'm like, nope. I'm wave it off. Big toe problem. I can't be doing that. Hell to the nah. Big shot with the right hand over the top of the left hand. Don't be trying to hate on me. Be like, oh, my bad. Step on my foot on purpose and shit. Be like, oh, my bad. And I was like, you did it on purpose. I told you online my big toe is my Achilles, is my goddamn kryptonite. Don't use it against me. My toes are my toes. And then I'll just get steel toe shoes that'll cover the whole foot. And I was like, so you're going to be walking around here like you a goddamn knight? Like say you gonna be walking around like here you a knight on your feet. Now, I remember Lauren was that in the back Errol Spence Jr. baby. That's what we talking about. Zenned out right now is Errol Spence Jr. meditating on the moment. 28 victories, 1 defeat with 23 knockouts, and it's going to be 29 victories with 23 knockouts because EJ is going to knock out Tim Tszyu, and he's meditating on exactly that. Errol Spence Jr. His gloves is on, his head wrapped is wrapped. Errol Spence Jr. is focused, is ready, and this is. Sean Porter said this is Sean Porter said this is the Errol Spence. I've never seen him this focused. And look at Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu look nervous. Tim Tszyu look a little nervous right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't looking like how I usually see Tim in the back. Or I could just be biased tonight. But not for the sport of boxing. I can't do it to you like that. Alrighty, up off the stool right now in the co-main event. Ready to get it in, ready to go. And remember, Tim Tszyu, he said he's going to storm across the ring and he's going to give Errol Spence all he can handle. And Errol Spence was in the back in Zen mode over there meditating on the moment where he going to clean up his opponent, ladies and gentlemen. Errol Spence Jr. EJ ain't playing no games. That's what we talking about in Errol. I want to put these shorts up, ladies and gentlemen, but I told myself that I called a blow by blow for the co-main event, not to disrespect the fighters. Left-handed with a right hand over the top by Fleming. Jab flicked out by Fleming, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Because I'm thinking I could have been let them 2 shorts go. I'm over here lacking. Body shot with the left hand. I'm going to have to go load these shorts up real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Because boxing is bigger than 2 individual fighters. This is the sport of boxing. And not one individual fighter is bigger than the sport of boxing. That's how you get out of it. Let me upload these shorts real quick. Beautiful work right there. Errol Spence in the back. I'm uploading these damn shorts. Damn, now I got to be the first one to do it. Because I got to upload them before he go out. Before the fight happens. Because this is him in the back warming up. So I got to let these shits go. Facts. Y'all ain't gonna do no shorts for me. The nose of Fleming is leaking out, y'all. We got Errol Spence in the junior. We got him in the back. Let me see. Paulie Malignaggi was like, now he's bleeding. I don't want him fighting over here near me. Some of that blood get off on me. Paulie Malignaggi said, keep that shit over there. Don't come over here throwing punches and he on the ropes, landing that blood on our paperwork, landing that blood on me. We only, y'all ain't even get tested. Facts. We got Errol Spence Jr. meditating on his victory in the back. Errol Spence Jr. meditating on his victory in the back. I'm doing shorts in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all subscribe to the channel, look at my shorts feeds, and y'all see me calling this shit in real time and letting the shorts off in real time. Don't nobody do it like me. Who do it like me? Keith Sweater pop up talking about nobody. The mindset of a champion. Errol Spence Jr. hook what Errol Spence does right after the win. So Jr. to come before the storm. Errol Spence Jr. Let the bodies hit. That's the end of that round. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, something's got to give. 3, something's got to give. Now, let the bodies hit the floor. Y'all remember that slap? What is that, Dreaming Pool? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I remember when we first heard that shit, we was like, what the fuck? He was like, 1, something's got to give. 2, no, he said 1, nothing's wrong with me. 2, nothing's wrong with me. And it was like, something's clearly wrong with you, bro. You need help. Up off the stool is both the fighters. I'm uploading this short of Errol Spence in the back meditating on his victory of Tim Tszyu. I'm doing these shorts in real time, so give me a moment and I need y'all to rock with me, work with me, because Errol Spence, they coming up next. And I want to let these shorts off because they're in the back warming up. So I want to let these shorts off right now before they even make their way to the ring. So at least they can do a little bit of numbers. They trying to say Flemings, he could get cleaned up, y'all. They ain't believing in Flemings no more. That's good. Errol Spence Jr., the calm before the storm. Alrighty, we got another short of Errol Spence Jr. in the back, relaxing. About to come off right now. Yep, it's saved. It's saved. Perfect. Let me upload. Rumble, you get it first. They said Flemings ain't thinking about his mullet. He said, you better, because Rita gonna come clip it. Give him a haircut. But the mullet, that's a business in the front, party in the back. Everybody need a mullet. Imagine if the afro got a mullet. A shag with an afro in the front. That'd be your mullet for a brother. A mullet for a brother in Texas, you'll have a shag with an afro on top. That's the black man's mullet. Look. Facts. What is this? We got to do, I got to do my tags. Shorts, viral, trending. Those are 3 tags I like to use. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, I got a short coming up on YouTube. It's titled Errol Spence Jr., The Calm Before the Storm. We got Errol Spence Jr. warming up in the back. Y'all can see I'm doing shorts in real time. We got Errol in the back. Uploading this right now, y'all. Save that. And then I go on the computer. Boom. Now we got Errol Spence in the back pumping that jab out. That's another one. The meditating one. I got to let that off right now. That was just Errol Spence Jr. pumping that jab out, warming up. That was the earlier one I did. Because remember, I stopped. Now this is the one with Errol Spence meditating in the back. Now let me do this one. Let him off in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Like hotcakes. So let's get it. So y'all better subscribe to the channel. Now we got Errol sitting down, meditating in the back. I'm going to let these go right now. Hold on, I deleted the wrong shit. My bad. Like I deleted my stuff. Fleming is talking to the crowd. Let me click in and tap in and see how on what round. That's the end of that fight. Fleming look a hot mess. They got the camera on his face, left eye swelling up. He looking older than what he is because the beating that he's taking. And they say it's got two rounds left in the co-main event of the evening. Let me do this Errol Spence thing. And let me do the upload, generate these captions. And now I got to get a title together. Let me see. Let me see. Errol Spence Jr. meditating before war. Errol Spence Jr. locked in the calm before the storm. Errol Spence meditating in the back. Jr. Spence mindset is scary before Tim Tszyu fight. We'll do the meditating one. Errol Spence Jr. meditating before war. We'll do this one. See, now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, shit. My mind went blank. I was like, you got to put it on your shorts. Goddamn, you got to put your title up, champ. Referee screaming, break, break. About to get him out the clinch. Alrighty, that's there. Errol Spence meditating. That title was there. Now let me do my caption title on screen. And we'll put Spence mindset is scary before Tim Tszyu fight. With a mind blown emoji. We'll put that one up. Paste that. And then we'll get that down just a little bit. Boom. Meditating in the back. That's good. That's good. Meditating in the back before war. Boom, boom. And we got another short incoming. Perfect. We got another one incoming. Let me upload it. Boom, boom. Get it to Rumble. Stephen Fulton, he's cooked. It's over for that dude. Hit them on the bench. They won't help themselves. Didn't he miss weight against Oshaki too? Like this, after that loss to Naoya Inoue, shit has been going downhill for my guy. Letting them entities in his head. You gotta know who you are, champ. A loss don't define who you are as an individual person. But y'all let y'all ego get the best of y'all. Because y'all gotta be tough at all times. Y'all gotta represent. And y'all out here getting y'all asses cooked in the real world. Goofy motherfuckers. Ain't got no compassion, ain't got no love, ain't got no creativity, ain't got no imagination. The hell is going on? Where's the life in where's the life in the individuals? You can look them in their eyes and see they like, what the fuck is going on? Where's the spark of life? Where's the joy that the Lord blessed everybody with? Y'all walking around here sad. Nobody got self-love. That's what the problem is. But y'all gonna talk about you crazy. You don't know what you talking about. Shut your ass up. Okay. Talking to myself, y'all. Hitting up this short. Okay, Errol. That one's loaded. Errol Spence Jr. meditating before war. Perfect. Let me go ahead and get my thumbnail. That's the end of that round. Finally, one more round in the co-main event. Perfect. And then we'll do Spence Jr. in the back meditating. Oh, y'all can't see it. But yeah, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it up. Boom. Boom. Errol Spence in the back. Y'all can see what Errol Spence looked like. He was sitting down and he was meditating. And I'm going to put up that short right now. Let me publish it. Next. That's good. Wait. Copyrights. No issues found. We got the green check mark. We're good to go. Boom, perfect. And that's the end of the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, and now there you go. It's uploaded on YouTube and Rumble. Y'all can see what Errol Spence looked like moments before his ring walk. He's sitting down on the seat, meditating, and y'all can see what he looked like. Straight back to the live blow-by-blow action. Jazz being flicked out by Rita. Up top with a right hook saying, come on with it. Continuing telling his opponent to come on with it. His opponent clearly has been coming with it because your left eye is swollen. You bleeding out the brim of your nose. Your whole face look different. Look like mushed up tomatoes. And he's still talking about coming on. He's coming all right, and he tearing your ass up and getting away from your punches. So beautiful work by Rita. Another right hand came in on the left side of the face of his opponent. And Fleming. They ain't even, what the hell is going on with PBC? They ain't got the round up. You know, they got the last name. Then they got the time clock. None of that's posted on the screen. Like, what the hell is going on for PBC? Y'all trash like this? Y'all workers ain't even good? Oh, the PBC is ass, ladies and gentlemen. They ain't even got the time clock up. And now I want to pop up because I said something. Now it pops up. We got Fleming versus Rita in the 10th in the final round. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Took them 2 damn minutes in the 10th in the final round to pull up the goddamn the time clock with the last names of the fighters. PBC trash, y'all. 1 minute and 39 seconds around number 10 of 10. They might as well just close shop. They might as well just throw it in like Showtime. It's over for them. 1 minute and 32 seconds. Right hand being thrown with a left hand being thrown. Y'all gotta show me something. Left hand with a straight right hand, but another chopping down. Big shots, throwing punches and bunches right now as both the fighters. The crowd is getting behind it, saying, come on with it, digging deep. Got cut under the left eye. Right eye is swollen, and Fleming just showing his heart right now because he's literally getting pinged on, y'all. 1 minute and 9 seconds left in his co-main event. Uppercut with the right hand. Nothing was there for Rita. 1 minute and 6 seconds in the 10th in the final round. In the clinch, holding on right now in this lightweight bout, and a referee is separating these fighters with 57 seconds in the 10th in the final round. Shifting, moving to his left-hand side, shielding up right now is Fleming. Straight right hand over the top of the right hand being thrown, clubbing him with the right hand. Uppercuts, missing them punches, marching forward with the next man's blood all on him. That's Rita. 44 seconds in round number 10 of 10. Uppercut with the left hand, body shot with the right hand, going down low. Beautiful work by Rita. Pushing him off right now, trying to work in the clinch because Fleming talking about staying right here and bang with me. He just clinching and holding on with a bloody, battered, bruised, messed up face. Talking crazy, letting his toughness get the best of him when he's supposed to be using his brain. 30 seconds left. 23 seconds left. Good left hand landed right there by Fleming. Staggered the legs of Rita. A cut. Big shot with a left hook landed by Fleming. Cut the right cheekbone of Rita, staggering him and slit open that right cheekbone of Rita. Both fighters are bleeding. Big shot by Fleming, cut his opponent open. 10 seconds, baddie shot, throwing punches and bunches right now. Pissed off, got cut with 10 seconds left in the belt. You know he gonna be hot. 10 seconds left, and now I gotta get stitches. This some bullshit. Showing their respects, hugging, they embrace one another. Nasty work, and everybody getting cut on the cheekbone, ladies and gentlemen. They gonna have that Floyd Schofield scar tissue. Both of them celebrate. Beautiful work right there by both of these athletes as they celebrate. Who will win? It's going to be Rita who got that victory. But the positive news, ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event is over. Now it's time for the main event of the evening, baby. Calm down. We just got to make this one official. I'm just getting excited, getting ready for Errol to go do his thing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of that round number 10. The 10th and the final round is over, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. In a corner right now are both of these athletes getting their tape unraveled and taking off the tape on the gloves. And now they're going to show the replay. I might as well clip it up and get some shorts of the replay. Let's see feints on the outside right there. Straight right hand being thrown. They're showing replays of what transpired throughout the whole bout. Straight left hand being thrown by Flemings. Over the top, backed up against the rope. Big shot with a straight right hand by Rita. Another right hand came in by Rita. Popped the head back. Nasty shots. That right hand by Rita was over there working, but got caught with a left hook. Nasty work. Got swept every single round. And do you do out there? You tried to close the show. He tried to close the show, got caught with a left hook. And that's the shot that slit open Rita at the end of the bout. Uppercut with the left hand. Missed that shot. Trying to work off the line and the angle. Barely missed that uppercut with the left hand. And that's the replays of the bout. And now we can see in real time, bleeding out of that right cheekbone, bleeding down. That's trickleizing. That's blood trickling. And that's the blood trickleizing down the face of Flemings. And then the left eye is swollen. And it's just on this side is swelled up too. Nasty work on a Sunday afternoon in Sydney, Australia. But here in the States, it's the evening. We got Samantha in the building. They got the brewskis, you better drink your hops, and they got the gold medal sign right there. That looked like the sun to me. You gotta tap into your Masons. And they're like, what, you supposed to be a master Mason? And they're like, the ladies is the master Mason because they have the temple. Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? What y'all going to school for no reason for? And it was like, you don't know what you talking about. I'm like, hey. And it's like, well, that's why we about to go to the Bohemian Grove and we about to go talk to Moloch. And I was like, oh shit. And I want to have remember Ryan Garcia before that Devin Haney fight. Remember Ryan Garcia said they tied me up at the Bohemian Grove and they was doing strange things. I remember that. I want to talk to her. I was like, what you talking about? That's my alley right there. Because y'all got to remember, I called this channel Fight or Get Knocked Out because originally it was called Fight or Go Extinct. Because I started this channel, I was woke, ladies and gentlemen. I started this shit off talking about clones, talking about aliens, and then years later, then they want to talk about they want to release UFO files, and Fox News want to come out and tell everybody that there's a such thing as 4 alien races and all type of madness, ladies and gentlemen. I said, now y'all want to tell me this shit when I don't give a damn no more. Alrighty, let's make it official. And after this, since we talking about aliens, ladies and gentlemen, I can pull up the gray agenda and I can read to y'all what's really going on. Y'all can believe it or you don't have to, but I told you anyway. After this bout, I'll pull that up and we'll go into Errol Spence with some knowledge. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and boxing fans around the world, it is time to make this fight official here in Sydney, Australia. After 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Judge number 1 scores this contest 99-91. Judge number 2 scores this contest 97-93. And judge number 3 scores this contest 96-94. All 3 judges have this as a unanimous points decision victory, and it goes in favor of Ahmad Blood Shark Reda. Beautiful work right there by both of those athletes, showing their respects, showing their love in this co-main event. Both of these fighters elevated, and it's a big moment for them in Australia to get motivated in this co-main event on a fight card like that. But ladies and gentlemen, hold on, let me fix my doopeasy. That's what I call my do-rag, my doopeasy. Let me fix the doopeasy because I got the afro tucked. Look, you see the hump? That's the fro in the back trying to come out. I had to wet the hair and I had to put the do-rag on to tuck the afro. Facts. Because when I go out in public, then that fro is just like a canopy. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. We got one fight left, and it's the main event of the evening. Let's pull up and break down the tail of the tape. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Tim Tszyu, known as Phoenix. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record consisting of 27 victories, opposite 3 defeats. He fights out of New South Wales, Sydney, Australia. He is 31 years of age, 8 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. He weighed in at 159 pounds, bang on. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall with a 72-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Phoenix Tszyu. And his opponent, Errol the Truth Spence Jr. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record consisting of 28 victories, just 1 defeat. He fights and represents DeSoto, Texas, USA. He is 36 years of age, 4 months, 3 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 159 pounds and he stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall with a 72-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is coming up next. Errol the Truth Spence Jr. He takes on Tim Phoenix Tszyu. That fight is coming up next. Let's see who Tapology got winning. Ooh, 71% of the community. Let's see how many people tap. Man, they only have 456 votes. Already out of that 456 votes, 71% of the people is picking Errol Spence Jr. to win. Out of that 71%, 20.9% believes he will win by knockout. 79.1% believes he will win by decision. And 29% of the people believes Tim Tszyu will get the job done. Out of that 29%, 61.6% believes Tim Tszyu will win by decision. Say it like Deontay Wilder. And 38.4% believes he will win by knockout. Your main event is coming up next. Errol Spence Jr. takes on Tim the Brute Tszyu. It's going down. And you know, before both of these fighters made it to the arena, they had that conversation with their fathers.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
And that's they pops talking to both the fighters, because we got Tim Tszyu in the back with his robe on, ready to make his entrance. But we got time for that. And before we start this main event, we got to get ready for EJ. We got to get ready for Errol Spence Jr. to put the beats on him. Turn up, go crazy. EJ, you the one, the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on Tim ever since he landed in Australia. Let's get pumped up. Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence. Let's get it. I got a promo for Errol. Let's watch this before the fight starts. Let's get it. Hand. Spence lands a big right hand on Tim Tszyu. Down goes big shot with a right hand. Spence lands a big right hand on Tim Tszyu. Down goes Tim. A shocking performance. What a right hand by Errol Spence. That's what the commentators is going to be sounding like July 25th. Down under in Sydney, Australia.
Get ready to embark on a spectacular journey through Sydney, Australia. A city of dazzling harbors, iconic architecture, and vibrant street life.
And don't forget the rich history of boxing in this country. July 25th, Errol Spence Jr. travels to Australia to face Tim Tszyu in a showdown, a make or break fight for either guy. Tim Tszyu, he wanted to shake the hand of Errol. Errol said, "No, I show no respect to you. You are my enemy." Looked at him crazy, extended his hand, and walked past him was Errol. Goofball, trying to dap me up, trying to touch me so some of my greatness can rub off on you. You gonna feel these hands soon as I close them into a fist and you hit you with this right hand in your country. Don't you know I'm the biggest?
The largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments.
Regardless, I'ma have to put these hands on you one way or another. Errol Spence Jr. lands in Sydney, Australia, so the fight is on. He got greeted by the Aborigines and they did a whole sacred seance dance for Errol Spence Jr. Even the Aborigines know Errol gonna put the beats on them. Y'all start dancing with the smoke for Errol. Looking at the dance, he's thinking to himself, I'm about to beat the brakes off of Tim. I'ma have his ass looking like how I had your Dennis Ugas. His family gonna have to surround him and they're gonna have to console him because you know they call me the eye snatcher. Y'all must have forgot, but I soon will remind the world. On the 25th, show up and get shocked. Cause I'ma have to wipe my feet on the canvas, pump my chest, and let the world know that I am back. The truth, Errol Spence.
Errol Spence Jr. is one of the best boxers on planet Earth.
Hit the like, hit the subscription, and don't forget, come fight night, I'ma be doing a live blow by blow, letting off shorts in real time. Subscribe to the channel and do it right now.
What's the goddamn button? Where's the goddamn button? You heard what she said.
Facts, and you heard what I said. Errol Spence Jr. about to put the beats on them, ladies and gentlemen. No games being played. Y'all heard it there first, and y'all heard it from me, and y'all heard it from Errol. He's feeling confident, he looking confident, and he ain't playing no games. But before Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen, go in that ring against Tim the Brute Tszyu, I told y'all we was gonna get woke real quick before the fight. So what we can do we can pull this up. I can pull this up for y'all real quick and I can break this down. Boom. I'll pull this up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all we're going to be woke for a little split second right before we get to Errol Spence Jr. because we live in a crazy world and we need to know what's going on, especially what the government got going on with certain extraterrestrial groups and got people tripping. So I'm going to pull this up and we're going to break this down. Let me pull up this so we can make this so I can show y'all. Boom. We're going to create a new and we'll pull this up. Boom. We got it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom. Alrighty, we'll pull this up and we'll break this down, ladies and gentlemen. Before I'm gonna do a disclaimer, I'm gonna read this. This shit gonna sound crazy, but it's gonna make a little sense. It's gonna make a little sense. So before Errol Spence them come out, let me read this shit to y'all. This shit crazy work. Alrighty, so we'll break this down and we'll come here, and it says here that the Greys made contact with a world governmental body for the first time in 1933 in Germany. However, they were turned away by the German government because it had already committed itself to the involvement with the Giza Intelligence, a renegade group of human extraterrestrials that were headquartered under the Giza Plateau in Egypt. They were predominantly Pleiadians. They were on their way doing their own thing. Ashtar, Kamigo, and even Jehovah were part of the group for some time. They came down here and played God with us. People worshiped them because they had technology, which they used it as their power. Big time. During the 1930s, the Germans were building rockets and starting a space program due to their contacts with extraterrestrials of the Giza intelligence. The technology developed, however, was used to create weapons because the German governmental body involved were concerned that there was going to be an alien invasion. And that's all I'll read to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. And then y'all can go in, do your thug thizzy and do it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be what it's going to be. Errol Spence ready for war. Errol Spence said, I'm not here to hug my opponents. He's no caliber. He don't fight like his daddy or none of that. That's Errol Spence Jr. pumped up, focused, and he's going to be ready for Tim Tszyu. Oh, that's Errol Spence. Errol Spence said, I'm fighting somebody I know that I'm going to beat. That's what Errol Spence Jr. just said, ladies and gentlemen. Focused and ready. Look at Tim Tszyu. They showing a promo right now for the fight, and it's looking good. Pumping out, doing his running, beating on his chest. Errol Spence Jr. in the back looking sharp, in the back looking focused. But you can see in the back, Tim Tszyu, he already got his robe on. It's already on his head, and it looked like Tim Tszyu is ready for the ring walk. Tim Tszyu ready to make that ring walk, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Tim Tszyu said, you know what, Errol Spence Jr., he got retirement coming up. So why not just send him out of his misery? And it's about to go down. Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the bout you have all been waiting for. The main event of the afternoon. Please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the ring. First, making his way to the ring, one of boxing and one of Australia's finest ambassadors from Sydney, Australia. Please make some noise for the former WBO middleweight champion of the world, the Phoenix, Tim Tszyu. Making his ring walk is Tim Tszyu, ladies and gentlemen. What Tim looking like? He got his robe on. Tim is making his way. Tim looking focused. Tim looking like it's the moment. He said this is his lose himself moment. You only get one shot. One opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you capture it, Tim Tszyu? Or would you just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting. Y'all heard Eminem go so loud, he opens the crowd. The crowd come out, he's choking how? Everybody's joking now, and the clock's run out. Time's up, over. What'd he say? Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Tim. He's making his ring walk in Australia. Afternoon fighting against Errol Spence Jr. and he's here to put Errol back on the ropes. Facts. And then he's listening to Eminem, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, making his ring walk. Tim Tszyu back to the lab again. He better go capture this moment and hope it don't collapse on him. And your moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Making his way to the ring, listening to him, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest white rapper to ever pick up a microphone, to ever write on the pen and paper. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, ladies and gentlemen. He was sticking 9-inch nails to reach one of his eyelids. He said that back in the day. Oh, now he went to people. The music switched up. He listened to 50? Oh, he talking about I'm making his ring walking blowing. He listening to 50, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Tszyu throwing his hands in the air. It's a big arena. Everybody got their cellular devices. Everybody taking pictures of Tim the Brute Tszyu. The Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen, from the ashes. Can he take out the big fish? Tim Tszyu making his ring walk. He got his nod on. He looking confident, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying it's my time. He's seen all the people. He's seen all the cameras. And a bright smile went on the face. Tim's looking ready, baby. Tim looking focused. That's what we talking about. Coming to the ring, pumped up. They got the fire. This all everywhere. The crowd, everybody. Tim, we want a picture. But really, we here for Errol. That's the crowd. Tim, we want a picture. But really, we here for Errol. Not pumped up, came out to 50 Cent, ladies and gentlemen. So that means he looking to be aggressive, because you know 50 aggressive. G-Unit. He said, I'm going straight to the bank with this. I'm dropping. Got a hole in my lip. That's what grandma would have said. Boy, you got a hole in your lip. No, grandma. I just spilled water. Hey, look, that's me talking to Grams. And then you say that to her. She was like, what, you trying to disrespect? And I was like, no, ma'am, never. Alrighty, the crowd is booing Errol. They said, here come Errol, and the crowd start booing him. Here come Errol Spence, ladies and gentlemen. What the big fish looking like? Put the camera on the big fish. Oh, he's standing there looking focused. The story's one. Let's listen. I would not. Oh, he listening to a slow song coming out. Errol Spence Jr. making this ring walk, looking focused, nodding his head. You can see his eyes is a little lazy, but he's looking focused. Everybody clapping him, making this ring walk. Errol Spence Jr., EJ, got his family with him, got his pops right behind him. To his right is Ronnie Shields, got his family all around him. This is Team Spence, the big fish, the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on Tim ever since he landed in Australia, making his ring walk right now. And he... Errol, you better show me something, goddammit. Oh, there you go. He put his chin up in the air like I got pride. Taking a deep breath in right there is Errol. Over there moving his hands like I'm ready to go clean his ass up. Let's get it, baby. And there you go. That's Errol loosening up. And look at Ronnie Shields. Look on the shirt of Ronnie Shields. Man down. Because what Errol say? Hand down, man down. Put his in the dirt. That's what he supposed to do. That's what EJ gonna do. Put his in the dirt. Man down, baby, and making his way to the ring right there. He ain't made it to the people yet. As soon as he make it to the people, I bet it's gonna switch up. He got everybody from Texas, and look at the fire shooting out. He about to make his that ring walk in front of the people. Right now, he in the back, and now the crowd's starting to boo. Now he can hear them boos. The crowd, everybody, cellular devices. All these people, look at Errol looking around like, oh, goddamn, he got the Aborigines with him. Errol Spence got the Aborigines with him. They didn't come out with Tim. They saying that you the real Aboriginal, and that's Errol Spence with the Aborigines coming. Pumped up, ready to go. Everybody got their cell phone looking at EJ. They stopped the booing because they said, damn, that's the truth. We can't boo the truth. And then come in with the Aborigines making this ring walk, looking at everybody. Everybody got their cell phone. The former 3-weight champion, the former unified champion of the world, holding them 3 belts. Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen, is making his way in the ring. Turn up and go crazy. Look at Errol Spence Jr. He there looking at him. Real calm, looking real calm right there is Errol. Knuckling somebody up. Who the hell was that he knuckled up? That's the only person he knuckled up. She's standing there with a mink coat. Who that supposed to be? Who's she related to? And then walking up the steps right now is Errol Spence making his way in the ring. Errol Spence is on the apron right now, y'all. Errol Spence looking at the crowd, smiling, saying, I'm about to beat the brakes off of Tim. In the ring right now, both the fighters got a little smirk on his face as Errol. Soon as he got in the ring, he's looking around at the crowd. Errol like, God damn, it's a lot of people in this mother cluck. It's a lot of people in here. Y'all put the camera on Terrence. Where Terrence? Where Terrence? Ladies and gentlemen, it's going down. Errol Spence Jr. is in the ring. Tim Tszyu is in the ring. Now, you know, we got a list. Rain coming soon in about 3 hours. Rain starts in 3 hours. What? Is that Harp? They over there tripping. Already strange activities. Raining where I'm at. Uh-huh. The hell is going on? It's supposed to be raining, especially this time of year. Facts. They got Sean Porter right now doing a goddamn to telling everybody to go bet. Goddamn FanDuel, I'm negative $210. But every time I say if I bet, I can get my money back. But I ain't got no money to bet like that. I got to pay these bills. I got a wife and kids. But if you bet all the house money, you can get big. I can't do it. Jimmy Lennon Jr., I'm Brother Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Sydney, Australia, for the featured bout of the afternoon, brought to you by Australia #1 Boxing Promotions, bringing Australia to the world and the world to Australia. No Limit Boxing and the Rose Brothers, and is presented in association with Premier Boxing Champions and TGB Promotions. This bout is presented, also sponsored and proudly, the New South Wales Government Tourism and Major Events Agency, Destination New South Wales. Discover everything that Sydney has to offer and Sydney.com. And now, presenting this fight is sanctioned by the Combat Sports Authority of New South Wales. Supervisor Angus Henderson. Our judges at ringside will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. And the third man in charge of the action, the referee in charge, will be given instructions after the introductions from Australia, Will Sulas. Alrighty, fight fans, here we go for a showdown in a middleweight division. Highly anticipated special attraction, scheduled 12 rounds of boxing, and the main event of the afternoon. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us in Australia on the main event pay-per-view, and across the United States on the PBC pay-per-view on Prime, and on the round the world on DAZN. Live from beautiful Harbor City in Sydney, Australia, it's showtime. No national anthems? Introducing to you first, fighting out of my right, fighting out of the red corner, one of Australia's premier boxing's talent, introducing the ring wearing white trunks with gold trim, proudly representing his fighting family tradition from Sydney, Australia. He weighed in at 159 pounds and 72.1 kilograms. He is undefeated on Australian soil with a record of 27 wins, 3 losses, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the battle-ready Australian warrior, the popular star of boxing, #1 world rank junior middleweight contender, and the former WBO junior middleweight champion of the world, introducing the Phoenix, Tim Tszyu. Crowd going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And his opponent across the ring, ready to go, fighting out of the blue corner. He is considered one of the finest welterweights of his generation. Entering the ring wearing black and white trunks trimmed in multicolors, red and yellow. Hailing from Dallas, Texas in the United States, he weighed in the same as his opponent, 159 pounds or 72.1 kilograms. With an outstanding record of 28 wins, 1 defeat, 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. And tonight he makes his Australian debut and his highly anticipated return to the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the esteemed and world-renowned star of boxing, the former unified welterweight champion of the world, introducing the truth, Errol Spence Jr. Once again, the referee in charge now to give instructions, Will Sulas. Alrighty, gentlemen, I spoke to both of you in the dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up, boys, and let's do this. It's about to go down. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Put him down. Hand down, man down. Put his in the dirt. That's what EJ about to do, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is at stake. What's it gonna be? The bell has sounded. Round #1 is underway, live in New South Wales, Sydney, Australia. Popping that jab out right there. Jab, left hook aiming towards the body. Missing that shot is Errol Spence Jr. Keeping Tim at distance, pumping that jab out. Pawing that jab out with 2 minutes and 44 seconds in round #1 of 12. Pumping that jab out, taking a step back. Feints on the outside by Tim Tszyu. Pumping that jab out is Tim. Jab being flicked out by Errol Spence with 2 minutes and 34 seconds in round #1 of 12. Jab slipping over the feet right there is Errol Spence up on his toes, and Errol Spence's legs is not looking too heavy. Errol Spence's legs ain't looking like they looking too light in the ass, ladies and gentlemen. Over there, jab being flicked out, slipping over the feet of Tim Tszyu right now. Look at the lead foot. Good jab right there by Tim Tszyu. Jab's been flicked out 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Straight left hand going down to the body by Errol Spence Jr. Shielding up, pumping that jab out, trying to get that lead hand establishes Errol, but Tim Tszyu is stalking, looking to go over top and do him like Tony Harrison. 2 minutes and 3 seconds in round #1 at 12. Straight right hand, missed that shot is 2. Getting closer and closer to them ropes is Errol Spence Jr. And they saying that back leg of Errol Spence Jr. do not look good. That back leg is shaky. Straight left hand going down to the body. Jab being flicked out, keeping Tim at distance. Stalking his prey right now is Tim Tszyu. Pumping that jab out right there is Errol. 1 minute and 44 seconds in the round. Slippery right there. Slipping again right there. It's Errol Spence trying to go over the top of the left hand. Jabbing in the clinch. Pushed him off right there. Back to the ropes. Off the ropes immediately is Errol. Pumping that jab out. 1 minute and 34 seconds in round #1 of of 12. Marching forward, straight left hand thrown, popping that jab out, taking a step back as Errol. Left hook up top, landing right there by Errol Spence. Big shot with the left hand jab, straight left hand going down to the body. Pumping that jab out, 1 minute and 23 seconds. Body shot with the left hand, trying to go up top with the hooks, but shielding up his Errol. Jab came in, big shots, and then defeat is getting tangled, ladies and gentlemen. Feints on the outside by Errol, pumping that jab out. Big shot with the right hand came in by Tim Tszyu. Straight right hand went down the pipe, landed on Errol. Left hand going around the guard. Left hand came in by Tim. Good counter over the top of the left hand. Straight right, left hand with a body shot with the right hand. Straight left hand being thrown by Errol Spence, taking a step back, shielding up, taking them stops. Big shot with the left hand, but left hook came in by Tim. Pumping that jab out. Straight right hand by Tim. Back in the step back, 24 seconds. Pumping that jab out, but a straight right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Popping the head back of Errol Spence. Left hook over the top. Oh, big shot with the right hand, and Errol's hurt. Big shot with the right hand, and the legs of Errol is wobbly. Marching forward right now with Tim Tszyu in round number 1. Left hook over the top, pushed him back. 38 seconds. Big shot with the left hand. A little short shot, holding behind the head. Big left hand by Errol Spence Jr. Taking a step back right now as Errol Spence. Got hurt with a shot by Tim Tszyu. 28 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Shielding up, left hook over the top, body shot with the right hand, going down low, taking a step back, pumping his jab out right there. 20 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Pumping that jab out, straight left hand thrown by Errol. In the clinch right now are both of these fighters with 14 seconds, and Errol looking shaky in this round number 1. Got to knock up the ring. Was he said Tim was a warm-up, or it's Errol to warm up? Left straight, missing that shot over the top, jab, straight left, got away from that punch was Errol. Good defense, slipping that shot. Beautiful work, and what an opening round, and that is the end of round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Tim landed a shot, and Errol was a little wobbly, ladies and gentlemen, with that shot landed by Tim the Brute Tszyu. Oh hell gonna break loose, ladies and gentlemen. In the corner right now, it's Errol Spence Jr. In the corner right now, it's Tim Tszyu. Let's listen to see. Listen to him. Listening to his instructions right now is Tim Tszyu. Let's see the replay. Jab flicked out, being thrown by Tim. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with the right hand, popped the head back of Errol Spence Jr. Pulling that jab out, left hand over the top. Boom, big shot with the right hand. Caught him off balance. The big shot landed and wobbled the legs of Errol. Beautiful work right there by Tim. Off balance, big shot with the right hand. Landed on the right cheekbones, and the legs of Errol got wobbled. Big shot and good capitalized, but boom, straight left hand came in by Errol Spence. Came back and landed a straight left hand. Big shot landed right there by Errol. Big shot came in and landed by Tim Tszyu. Back and forth action early on in this bout, ladies and gentlemen. We got a hell of a bout, and it's only heating up, and I'm gonna have hella shorts, so you better subscribe because I'm gonna let them all go. Here we go. Up off the stool, round number 2, and it's turning into a shootout early on. Over the top with the right hand, missing that shot is Errol Spence. Pumping that jab out right there is Errol. Keeping his distance from Tim Tszyu. Pumping that jab out, trying to keep him at bay. Body shot with the left hand going down low is Errol. Marching forward, getting closer and closer to let his hooks around the guard go is going to be Tim Tszyu. Trying to keep his foot on the outside of the lead foot of Errol Spence. Pumping his jab out, straight left hand being thrown in the clinch, holding on right now. It's Errol Spence off the break with a right hook, stepping over it, and now stepping over the footwork of Errol Spence. Body shot with the left hand going down low, a little too low. Pick up your punches, Errol. Over the top of the right hand, nothing landed for Errol. 2 minutes and 22 seconds around number 2 of 12. Missing that straight left hand, lunging in. Good jab by Tim. Left hand going down to the body by Errol. Body shot with the right hand over the top of the right hand by Errol. Taking a step back, pulling that jab with a straight left hand. Nothing landed by Errol. In the clinch, holding on to Tim. 2 minutes and 8 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Left hand trying to go down low, pushing him off, getting his respect early on. Pumping that jab out in the clinch right now. Shoulder shrug him off, trying to land that uppercut with the left hand. Nothing is there from Errol. Taking a step back, 1 minute 54 seconds over the top of the left hand. Uppercut with the right hand. Missing them shots right there is Tim. 1 minute and 53 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Over the top of the right hook. Missed that punch right there. Wildly missed that shot. Over there, Tim was nowhere near that punch. Left hand, little short shot. Body shot with the left hand. Trying to stay close enough to Tim right now is Errol. Jab with a straight left hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Body shot with the right hand. Trying to go down low. Missing that shot is Errol. Close enough to pushing him back. Body shot, jab flicked out. Straight right hand being thrown. A little punch right there by Tim Tszyu. Trying to go over the top. Right hook came in by Tim Tszyu. Good right hook by Tim. Straight left hand going down to the body by Errol. Left hook came in, landed by Tim. Caught Errol on the inside. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Jab flicked out. Working the angles with a right hook. Missed that straight right hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Starting to turn on. Body shot over the top. Coming back at him with a right hook. Missing that shot is Tim. Straight left hand trying to go down to the body is Errol Spence. Pulling that jab out. Straight right hand missed by Tim Tszyu. 1 minute 7 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Straight left hand going down to the body. Jab with a straight left hand going up top by Errol Spence Jr. The output working on the inside. Clinching up and trying to work in the phone booth. Taking a step back in the middle of the ring of both the fighters. Straight right hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Staggered him momentarily on the inside forehead, and Tim body shots going down low, but a right hook up up top, being thrown by Tim. 46 seconds. Jazz flicked out over the top with the right hand, missing that shot is Tim. Body shot with the left hand, trying to go to the body. Right hook going down to the body by Errol Spence Jr. Straight left hand down to the body with a right hook to the body by Errol. 38 seconds around number 2 of 12. Straight left hand aiming towards the chest, missing that shot. Smarking jab with a straight left hand. Beautiful work right there by Errol. Stagger Tim with a straight left hand. Jazz flicked out, being thrown right there by Errol Spence. Taking that shot. Body shot with the left hand going down low. Over the top of the right hand, missing that shot in the clinch right there. 22 seconds around number 2 of 12. Over the top of the right hand. Watch the feet, gentlemen. Watch the feet. Pumping that jab out right now. Taking a step back. Feints on the outside. Biting on the feints right there is Tim Tszyu. The body attack is working. It's been more consistent in round number 2. Pumping that jab out. Getting away from the straight right hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Winning this round number 2 is Errol Spence Jr. Beautiful work right there. I got it 1-1 after round number 2. Straight left hand at the bell by Errol Spence Jr. That's what we talking about. The big fish. Beautiful work right there. Winning round number 1 was Tim. Winning round number 2 is Errol Spence Jr. And it's only heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Both the fighters in the middle of the ring. I'm glad I followed you on this channel. You're amazing. Oh, I appreciate you, Joseph. We gonna do us. Use creativity, imagination, love in the heart, and we gonna raise these kids and love our wife, and we gonna love ourselves, and life would be good, and we gonna love others. And I appreciate you, champ. Everybody else, y'all do what Joseph just did and subscribe to the channel.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
And you heard what I said. Let's see the replay of Errol Spence. Jab flicked out. Big shot with a straight left hand by Errol Spence. Big shot with a straight left hand came in, landed by Errol. Stopped off to the right. Look at the jab. And then the straight left hand was clean. Big shot with the left hand. Staggered the legs of Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there by Errol Spence. Over there squared up. Landed a big shot right there was Errol Spence. Up off the stool of both of these fighters. Up off the stool of both of these athletes. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher for he tackled me. We got a 1-1, a tie game, y'all. Over the top of the left hook, leading down low in the clinch. Body shot with the left hand. Keep your head off the line and throw a punch. That was Ronnie Shields. You got to have your legs strong under you. Missing that straight right hand was Tim Tszyu. Showing his feints right there is Errol Spence Jr. Uppercut with the right hand. Nothing landed right there by Tim Tszyu. Nothing was there for 2. Jab flicked out, working, wobbling right there. A little shaky legs right there by Tim Tszyu. Straight left hand being thrown right there by Errol, trying to get in and throw another shot. A little right hand on the clinch on the inside right there by Tim Tszyu. Threw a little shot right there, landed on Errol. Looking for that straight left hand right there is Tim the Brute Tszyu. Nothing is there for him with 2 minutes and 14 seconds in round number 3 of 12 in the clinch and inside in the middle of the ring of the Out of Storm. Big shot with the left hand in the clinch right there by Errol Spence. Over the top of the left hand, fighting in the phone booth right now. Over the top of the left hand, missed that. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Errol. Right hand focusing to the body, trying to dig out the body. If that's your engine, I'll put sludge on you. Good body shots going down low to the body early on, investing in that body. Little straight right hand landed by Tim. It's about to get nasty. Bleeding out of his nose is Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is bleeding out of his nostrils. 1 minute and 49 seconds. Jab flicked out. Straight left hand. Body shot with the right hand going down low. Up top with the left hook. Dipped his head underneath that shot. It was Errol. Body shot with the left hand. Good left hook up top. Landed by Tim Tszyu. Right hook up top with the left hand thrown right there by Errol Spence. Straight left hand with the right hand down to the body. Looking for an uppercut with the right hand. Jab flicked out. Left hook missed. That shot was Tim Tszyu. Over the top of the right hand. Close enough in the phone booth. 1 minute and 28 seconds in round number 3 of 12. Jab with a straight left with the right hook over the top. Taking a step back right now is Errol Spence. Middle of the ring are both of these athletes. Pawing that jab with a straight left hand aiming at the chest of Errol. Tim Tszyu. Good shot right there by Errol. Spence Jr. Body punches landed 14. Only 1 body shot landed thus far for Tim. Jab with a straight left hand staying active. Straight left hand over the top of the right hand. Missing them punches right there. Body shot with the right hand. Left hand down to the body landed by Errol Spence. Focusing to the body. Body shot with the left hand working. Missing that shot over the top with the right hand is Tim Tszyu. 1 minute flat in round number 3 of 12. Referee is forced to separate him. Over the top of the right hook came in, landed by Errol. Left hook came in, landed by Errol. Big shot with a left hook. Missed that left hook, taking a step back, shielding up right there. Vintage Comage, uppercut with the right hand thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Pushed him off right there was Errol Spence. The pedigree is coming alive. Straight right hand, taking a step back, getting away from the straight right thrown by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with the right hand by Tim. Left hand going down to the body by Errol. Taking a step back, jab flicked out by Tim Tszyu. Marching forward with 34 seconds. Good shot with a left hook over the top. Straight right hand being thrown by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with a straight right by Tim Tszyu. Over the top with a right hand by Tim Tszyu. Starting to let his hands go. Jab flicked out by Errol. Got away from that straight right hand in the clinch. Left hand being thrown, fighting close, and the referee screaming break. Letting them go at it with 22 seconds in round number 3 of 12. Straight right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with a right hand, taking a step back. Errol Spence trying to find the distance. Tim Tszyu trying to let his power be known. The Phoenix trying to let it be felt. Straight right hand missed that punch up on his toes right now is Errol. Straight left hand trying to go down to the body and in the clinch in the inside, holding on. And now the referee is telling them work it out. Pushed them off right there, saying work it out. taking a step back, and that's the end of that round. And you got to give that round to Errol Spence Jr. Winning that round right there is Errol. Beautiful work right there by these fighters. And let's listen. Tim Tszyu is in the corner. He's missing you. You need to throw back. He's missing you. Understand? You need to throw back. That's the corner. When you throw back, let your hands go. You hurt this guy. You understand? You need to turn it up and you need to go get him. He's standing right in front of you. He's just waiting. You need to go take it. You need to be the initiator. Do you hear me, Tim? Pouring water on the top of Tim Tszyu's head, pouring water in his mouth, pouring water on the chest of Tim, talking to him, telling Tim Tszyu to breathe. They got the inswell on the left cheekbone of Tim as he sits in his corner. You need to fight deep. This is the corner of Tim talking to him. You need to punch with him. In between his punches, land your punches. You hit harder than him, telling Tim Tszyu to go for it in the next round. So expect Tim Tszyu to get up off the stool and go attack Errol, because that's what the corner is telling them. Rising up off the stool, both the fighters ready to go out for the next round.
And here we go.
They better show us some fireworks, because you know the Joker don't play them games. If the Joker want to see fireworks, he gonna put the detonator in your hand, and you bet not throw it out the window. Tiny Lister, that was Debo over the top of the right hand. Remember, Debo was in the movie. He threw the detonator out the window. Straight shot with the right hand thrown, 2 minutes and 43 seconds over the top of the left hook. Countered over the jab of Errol was Tim Tszyu. 2 minutes and 39 seconds in round number 4 of 12. Taking a step back, big shot with a straight right hand. Took a step back was Errol, got away from that punch. Body shot with a straight right hand going down low by Tim Tszyu. Up top of the right hook, good shot right there. Left hand with a straight right thrown by Tim Tszyu. More activity starting to let his hands go is Tim Tszyu. Marching forward, trying to get close enough as Errol Spence. Jabs being flicked out with 2 minutes and 19 seconds in round number 4 of 12. Missed that uppercut with the right hand is Tim Tszyu. Body shot with the left hand, body shot with the right hand, and the referee separating them. The referee telling Errol Spence Jr. to pick up your punches. You need to pick up your punches. Jab flicked out, left hand over the top being thrown. Body shot with the right hand by Errol Spence. Big shot with the right hand being thrown. Left hand, body shot with the right hand going down low. Working the body is Errol Spence Jr. Missed that over the top of the right hand. Came in by Tim. 1 minute and 24, but the left hand came in by Errol. Big left hook, straight left hand, right hand over the top. Missed that, but the right hook came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Good counter with the right hand came in by Tim. 1 minute and 49 seconds over the top with a counter punch landed by Tim Tszyu again. Left hand missed that punch. Over the shot, got away from that right hook by Tim. Dipped his head underneath that shot. Left hook thrown right there by Tim. Marching forward right there is Tim. Landing some flush shots this round is Tim Tszyu. Round number 4 of 12. Jab flicked out, bobbing and weaving, getting away from that left hand. Body shots going down low, keeping his land up, blocking that right hand from Tszyu. 1 minute and 28 seconds in round number 4 of 12. Straight left, but a counter right hand came in by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there by Tim Tszyu. Threw a straight left hand, made him miss, and threw a counter right hand by Tim. Beautiful counter. Beautiful work. 1 minute and 19 seconds in round number 4 of 12. Left hand going down to the body, counter and over the top of that right hand with the left hand thrown. Counter and being consistent with that counter with the right hand has been Tim Tszyu all night. Counter with straight right hand landed by Tim. Another right hand thrown right there. Tim winning this round number 4. 1 minute and 6 seconds in round number 4 of 12. The referee is separating the fighters, separating them, taking a step back right there is Errol. Pouring that jab over the top, right hook being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Good little right hook thrown, working angle, body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim. Left hook came in, landed by Tim. Round number 4, Tim putting it on him. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Big shots in the crowd is starting to get behind Tim Tszyu. Jab flicked out thrown, marching forward, straight right hand landed again by Tim. Got to get back on the jab. Errol Spence over here getting clipped up, ladies and gentlemen. Straight left hand came in by Errol Spence. Jab flicked out, 34 seconds left. Jab got his head underneath that. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim. Left hook over the top. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim. Working to the body of Spence right now with Tim Tszyu having success. 24 seconds. Another straight right hand to the body landed by Tim Tszyu. Focusing to the body right there is Tim. 22 seconds around number 4 of 12. Looking to load up that right hand is Tim Tszyu. Over the top with a right hook landed by Tim Tszyu. Left hook right hand tearing up Errol this round number 4 is Tim Tszyu. Pouring that jab out his Errol at a distance. To round number jab, body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim. Keeping his distance, straight right hand being thrown. Marching forward is Tim Tszyu. Really zap, straight right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Jab landed right there by Tim Tszyu. And that's the end of that round. Beautiful round right there by Tim Tszyu. Round number 4 belongs to Tszyu. Putting it on Errol Spence. Beautiful work right there by Tim Tszyu. Popping that jab out, focusing to the body, doing what he got to do to get this victory, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hell of a round right there. In the corner right now is Errol Spence. Look, I need you to double that jab up, Errol. You understand what I'm telling you? You got to double that jab up. Double up with the 1-2, and then move your head off the line. And then I need you to go down to the body, and then I need you to start throwing some uppercuts. They got the inswell on the left cheekbone of Errol Spence. And then you got to find your distance again, Errol. Sprinkle in the water. And now they switch the camera to Tim Tszyu. Smiling right now is Tim Tszyu. I'm getting closer to him. Smiling, feeling good, acknowledging his corner, saying, yeah, I'm getting closer to get him. Drinking water right there is Tim Tszyu. Feeling closer and closer to a knockout. He's saying you're faster than him. You catch him with an uppercut, Tim. They're telling Tim to let let your punches and bunches go, and you can land punches. You can land these shots. And look at Tim. Look at not even watching the fight. Looking at the camera right there is Terrence Bud Crawford. He not even watching the fight. He like, damn, I didn't ruin Errol. That's Tim. That's what Bud Crawford looked like when the camera got on him. He said, I didn't ruin this man. Errol ain't looking nothing like the same that he used to, but he here to fight. Tim Tszyu ready to go. Both fighters got abrasions on their face. Over the top with a left hook thrown right there by Errol Spence. 2 minutes and 51 seconds from round number 5 of 12. Pawing that jab out. Over the top, good jab landed right there by Errol Spence. Beautiful jab, looking for the straight right, left hand with a right, missed that shot. Body shot with the left hand going down low. Good work right there with that body shot landed by Errol. Jab with a straight left hand landed, but double body shots going down low landed by Tim Tszyu. Right hand being thrown right there. Staying their ground are both of these fighters. Straight right hand, missed that body shot with the left hand going down low by Spence Jr. Taking a step back, showing his feints right now. 26 body shots landed thus far for Errol Spence, and only 6 body shots landed so far for Tim Tszyu. Round number 5 of 12. Left hand over the top, missed that shot, but going down to the body right now is both fighters. Over the top with a left hook being thrown right there by Tim. Pumping that jab out. Over the top with a straight right, missed that. Uppercut with a right hand, jab straight left in the phone booth right now is both of these fighters. 2 minutes and 7 seconds in round number 5 of 12. Back in the middle ring of both the fighters. Body shot with a right hand by Spence Jr. Left hand going down to the body is Spence Jr. Good combination landed right there by Tszyu. Left hand being thrown. Body shot with a right hand to the body landed by Tim. Landed by Errol Spence on the body of Tim. Left hand down to the body by Errol Spence. Digging to the body of his opponent. Missing that uppercut, chopping down with the left hand. Missed that, but a body shot with the left hand going down low. Up top, working that body right there is Errol. Right hand going down to the body, landed by Tim Tszyu. 1 minute and 44 seconds left and 40 seconds around number 5 of 12. Jab down to the body, straight left. Left hand going down to the body, pushing him off right there. 1 minute and body shot. Left hand going down to the body, going down to the body, trying to smother Tim Tszyu. Up top with a left hook, nothing landed right there by Errol. Over the top with another left hand, straight left hand. And Errol Spence ain't really got no legs under him, ladies and gentlemen. They looking a little Deontay Wilder-ish. 1 minute and 19 seconds around number 5 of 12. They talking about don't do him like that. I had to. Pushing off Tim right there. And the referee screaming break. Referee screaming break. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Errol. Try to be careful. Jab right there. Jab flicked out. Left hook being thrown right there by Errol Spence. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Jabs flicked out right there by Errol. Winning this round so far. Left hook blocking that shot is Tim Tszyu. Working it over top of the right hand. Jabs flicked out. Body shot with the right hand by Errol. Left hand being thrown. Coming back at Errol is Tim with the right hand over the top. Left hand thrown right there by Errol Spence with 50 seconds in round number 5 of 12. Taking a step back, straight right hand being thrown. Missed that. Left hand going down to the body. 44 seconds in round number 5 of 12. Left hand missed that shot. Body shot with the left hand trying to go down low is Tim Tszyu. Pumping that jab out. Retreating a little bit is Errol Spence. Over the top of the right hand thrown right there by Tim. Pumping that jab out. The crowd is starting to chant something. I cannot make it out. 30 seconds in round number 5 of 12. Pushing Tim back just a little bit with a jab with the left hand. Missing that shot. Taking a step back is Errol. Pumping that jab out. Body shot with the left hand. Right hand going down. Both focusing to the body right now on both of these fighters. Oh, big shot with the right hand landed by Tim. A nasty hook landed by Tim. Backing up Errol against the ropes, and Tim is trying to let him off and clinching his Errol. Shoulder shrugging him off with 13 seconds around number 5 of 12. That looping hook is not missing Errol tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Retreating right now, taking a step back, looking to pump this jab, and Errol won this round, ladies and gentlemen. Right hook blocked that shot was Errol, and a straight left hand at the bell. That's the end of that round. Going back to the neutral corners. Another close round. You got to get that round to Errol, ladies and gentlemen. Focus, and you got to do it due to the body work of Errol Spence Jr. I need more. I need combinations. You're not letting your hands go. Push him back. That's the corner of Tim Tszyu. The corner of Tim Tszyu is telling him you need to push Errol Spence back. Push Errol Spence back. Don't let him push you back. You understand what I tell you? Sit down is Tim Tszyu. Look at me. Timmy. Come on, show them uppercuts. The right hand is there, and uppercuts underneath for clean them. They're telling Tim Tszyu, aka Timmy, to throw uppercuts underneath to land on Spence, pouring water in the mouth of Tim Tszyu, screaming, yeah, you feel good? You got this. It's your time, Tim. Putting the mouthpiece in the mouth of Tim Tszyu, looking to rise up off the stool, and now they're going to show the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the replay. Straight right hand being thrown, taking a step back. They're showing a replay. Big shot right there. Looking for a right hook around the guard by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with a looping right hand. A little sneaky right hand by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there. Up off the stool. Marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Let's see if he lets his hand go like the corner told him. Body shot with the right hand thrown by Errol. Trying to focus to that body is Errol Spence. Left hand going down to the body. Keeping his hands where they need to be. Straight right hand with an uppercut with the left hand. Missed by Tim Tszyu. 2 minutes. Right hook with the left hand came in by Tim Tszyu. Quick shot with a left hook thrown right there. Body shot with the left hand thrown by Tim. Working that that, pumping that jab, straight right hand, got away from that shot was Errol. Another right hand thrown, pumping that jab out, trying to go to the body with a left hand was Errol. Keeping that left hand out, keeping Errol at bay right there, and letting Tim use that left hand out, keeping that lead hand out as a measuring stick. The referee you can't do that. Little short shot, body shot with a right hand going down low by Tim. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Left hand, right hand throwing, missing them shots right there is Tim Tszyu. Round number 6 of 12. We are halfway through this bout. Good right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Taking a step back, missing them shots over the top of the right hand, missed by Tim Tszyu. Looking to try to shoot that uppercut like his corner told him it's going to be Tim Tszyu. Let's see as Tim throw that uppercut. Body shot with the right hand by Errol. Show little arm, little left hook by Tim. Right uppercut missing that. Right hand missing them shots by Tszyu. Trying to straight right hand came in by Tim Tszyu. Keeping his distance. Right hand going down to the body by Tim Tszyu. Good work right there. Pumping that jab out. Marching forward is Tim. Getting closer and closer. Looking to trade rounds. Body shot with the right hand. Trying to touch him over the top. Missing them shots. Left hand thrown. Right hand came in. Landed by Tim. Right hand thrown right there. Body shots with the left hand. Right hand going down to the body by Errol Spence Jr. Keeping his distance. Straight right hand. Missed that shot was Tim. Not in range. 1 minute and 34 seconds on round number 6 of 12. Keeping his distance on middle of the ring. Right hand going down to the body by Tim Tszyu. Disguised that right hand and went down to the body. Left hand to the body, but up top with the left hand, and the referee screaming stop. And the referee is giving a warning to Errol Spence the second time. And the referee is telling Errol Spence, if you do another low blow, the referee is telling Errol Spence, if you dip down to the body and do another low blow, I'm deducting a point. Right hand, left hand, blocking them shots is Errol. Big right hook landed right there by Tim. Left hand down to the body, up top, trying to right hook, left hook to the head of Spence. Straight left hand, 54 seconds around number 6 of 12. Straight right hand being thrown, missing that shot. Big shot with a right hand, popped the head back of Errol Spence. Good right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Right hook with a left hand, with a right hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Starting to let his hands go, landing on Errol. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Pumping his jab out right there is Errol. Another jab right there by Tim Tszyu. 38 seconds around number 6 of 12. And looking wide open right now is Tim Tszyu, looking to close the distance over the top, missing them shots. Got the distance backed up against the ropes right there. Errol. Left hook missed that shot was Tim. Taking a step back as Errol over the top with the left hand, missing them shots. Shielding up, marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Straight right hand going down to the body, landed by Tim Tszyu. Driving down to the body with that right hand. Errol is blocking that body shot. 15 seconds, jab flicked out. Round number 6 of 12. Taking a step back, stick jab going down to the body, trying to get away from these body shots. Straight right hand aiming towards the head of Errol Spence. Could Errol Spence Jr. be hurt to the body? Straight right hand, missed that over the top with a right hand thrown with a counter punch by Tim Tszyu, and that's the end of that round. You got to give that round to Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there. Look at the crowd. Look at everybody over there sitting there, and they are trading rounds here in Sydney. Errol Spence and Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu sit down in a corner on the stool, getting his instructions. Errol Spence sitting there, and now they're going to show the replay. Look at right hand, left hand being thrown right there by Tim. Beautiful work right there. Straight shot with the right hand going down to the body. Eyes wide open, looking at Tim. Straight right hand, marching forward. Controlled that round was Tim. Straight right hand, popped the head back of Errol Spence Jr. And look at moms don't even want to watch. They got the head down, got the ears, and that's Tim's mom right there. She cannot watch or hear. Straight right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Big shots with the right hand came in by Tim. And then we can see Errol taking a step back. Marching forward is Tim the Brute Tszyu. That's Tim's family, and this is the biggest moment of Tim Tszyu's career. Both the fighters is rising up off the stool, ready to go out for the next round, and I'm gonna need somebody to turn into Megatron and go out there and go make it do what it do and go strip the flesh from the next man. That's what I want to see from both of these fighters. And now you can see both of these fighters that's up off the stool, and that was a Tim Tszyu round. That round, jabs flicked out, retreating, taking a step back, getting close to them ropes, and Tim Tszyu want to trap Errol on the ropes so he can let his hands just fly. A good left hook came in, landed by Errol Spence. Straight right hand, missed that punch, is Tim Tszyu trying to get closer and closer. Good left hand to the body came in by Errol, pumping that jab out. Straight right hand being thrown with a left hook over the top of the right hand, blocking them shots is Errol Spence, and now trying to let it rain on Errol Spence is Tim Tszyu, trying to turn it up on Errol. Round number 7 of 12, counter over the top with a straight right hand with a left hand with a right hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Left hook missed that shot was Tim Tszyu, uppercut with the left hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Starting to let his hands go just a little bit more in round number 7 of 12. 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Over the top, marching forward, looking to load up that right hand. And then you can see jab flicked out, uppercut with the left hand, missed that punch is Tim Tszyu. In the clinch, holding on right now is Errol Spence, taking a step back, and the referee saying work it out. Pumping that jab out. On the outside is 2. Missing that body shot and taking a step back. Referee got to get his old ass out the way. Straight right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Pumping that left hook, dipped his head underneath that shot, got away from the hooks from Tim Tszyu. Body shots going down low by Tszyu. Tszyu. Up top with a left hook came in, landed by Errol. Backing up Tim to the ropes. Jazz flicked out. Left hand going down to the body by Errol Spence. Backed up to the ropes right there is Tszyu. Jazz being flicked out. Uppercut with the left hand. Blocking that shot with the left hook thrown by Tim Tszyu. Right hand with the left hand thrown. Marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Left hook got away from that punch as Errol Spence Jr. Shoulder shrug Tim at a distance. 1 minute and 30 seconds in round number 7 of 12. Uppercut right hand getting away from them shots is Errol. Bobbing and weaving getting away from them blows right there is Errol Spence Jr. Straight right hand to the body coming in, landed by Tim. 1 minute and 19 seconds in round number 7 of 12. Pumping that jab out as Errol Spence Jr. keeping his distance. Straight right hand being thrown by Tim Tszyu. Nothing is landed. In the clinch and the referee is saying, come on now, work it out. Push them off right there is Errol. Looking to jab. Big shot with a right hand with a left hook with a right hand thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Right hook got away from that punch right there. Jab came in, landed right there by Tim Tszyu. 1 minute flat in round number 7 of 12. Left hook over the top, missing that shot. Pumping that jab out in the inside right now. Low body shots going down low, landing to the body is Tim Tszyu. Trying to hold on right now is Errol Spence. Pushing him off in round number 7 of 12. Jab flicked out, body shot with the right hand going down low by Spence. Pumping his jab out, biting right hand with a left hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Nothing is landed. Jab's being flicked out. Jab flicked out. Nothing is landed by Errol. Straight right hand, missing them shots. On the inside, marching forward with the pressure is Tim Tszyu. Push Tim Tszyu back right there as Errol Spence Jr. 30 seconds in round number 7 of 12. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Looking to retreat right there is Errol Spence Jr. Jab with a straight left, missing them punches over the top. Looking to strike back. Jab over the top, short shot with a left hand being thrown with 18 seconds in round number 7 to 12. Straight right hand and Tim Tszyu smells blood, ladies and gentlemen. Bleeding out of his nose right now is Errol Spence Jr. Pumping that jab out. Good jab right there, landed by Tim Tszyu. Retreating right now. Feints on the outside in the clinch, trying to hold on to Tim. Push Tim off right there with the Errol. Marching forward is Tim, and that's the end of that round. You know, Tim saying, you don't want to shake my hand? You didn't want to shake my hand? Why you don't want to shake my hand? What's wrong with you? In the corner right now is Tim Tszyu. Getting worked on. Got the insole on his left cheekbone. Let's see if we can make out the audio. He doesn't want to be here now. Trust me. He doesn't want to be here. I need you to go out there and get him out of here. I'm still waiting for you to let your punches go. Combinations of punches to clean this guy up. Focus to the body and then go over the top. Let's see the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Shot with a right hand being thrown. That sweeping right hand by Tim the Brute Tszyu. Marching forward, look at the sweep. Boom. Big shot with a right hand landed by Tim. Great timing. Left hand, right hand, getting away from them shots right there is Errol. Another right hand came in by Tim. Big shot with a right hand, left hand thrown. Little sneaky shot right there by Errol. By Tim. Landed on Errol. Jab came in, landed by Tim. Got away from that shot was Errol Spence Jr. Got the distance, and now looking like both the fighters are rising up off the stool, ready to go out for the next round here in this hell of a bout. Errol got to make adjustments ASAP. He sure enough do business of family. Because Errol, it's about that time. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on round number 8 of 12. Pumping that jab out right there. Tim Tszyu trying to smell blood, ladies and gentlemen. Uppercut with the left hand with a left hook thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Pushed him off right there. Didn't let Errol get out of his corner was Tim Tszyu. Was up off the stool all in his grill. Left hand being thrown 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Left hook over the top being thrown by Errol Spence. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim Tszyu. Good jab right there by Tim. Left hand being thrown right there by Errol. Sitting down with them left hands is Errol Spence Jr. Another left hand. Jabs being flicked out. Good work right there. Jazz flicked out. Straight right hand being thrown. Missed that punch of Tszyu. Left hand thrown by Tszyu with 2 minutes and 23 seconds on round number 8 of 12. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Errol, but the left hand going down to the body, landed by Tim with a straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Body shot with the right hand going down low, landed by Tim. Beautiful work to the body by Tim. And then Spencer's trying to make it a nasty fight. Over the top, left hand going down to the body in the clinch right now, and the referee separating them, talking to Errol like, you need to stop it. That was a little low. That was a little low. You got one more, and that's it from you. And Errol talking back to the ref. That's on the belt line, complaining to the Errol right now, like that's over the top. Left hook over the top being thrown off balance was Errol Spence. 1 minute and 52 seconds in round number 8 of 12. Up on his toes, Jazz flicked out, pumping that jab at his Errol, reaching that out, and Tim Tszyu trying to get close enough to land the big shots. Jazz flicked out with a straight right, missed that straight right, but the jab came in, landed by Tim. Over the top of the left hook came in around the guard, landed by Tim Tszyu. 1 minute and 34 seconds in round number 8 of 12. Trying to work to the body, off the break, taking a step back, jab with a straight left, pumping that jab out with a left hand thrown right there by Errol Spence. Left hand over the top of the right hand, missing them shots over the top of the right hand. Body shot with the right hand, landed by Tim Tszyu. Jab with a straight left hand, missed that punch and spins. Straight right hand going down to the body, straight right hand to the head. Beautiful work right there by Errol. By Tim Tszyu, landing on Errol. Jazz being flicked out by Tim. In the clinch, holding on. 1 minute and 12 seconds in round number 8 of 12. Punching him out. Jazz flicked out over the top of the right hand, being thrown, taking a step back, left hand trying to go down to the body and fighting in the phone booth right now, wrestling with the arm, pumping that jab out. And then you can see working the angles. Got the intelligence intelligence right now are both of these fighters with the pressure of Tim Tszyu pushing Errol back. Jabs flicked out over the top with a right hook. Nothing is there for Errol. But right hand's being thrown right there by Tim. Another right hand missed by Tim. Taking a step back, pumping that jab out right there is Errol Spence. 46 seconds in round number 8 of 12. Jab right there. Left hook being thrown right there by Tim. By Errol. Big shot right there with a left hand. Split the seam, but a body shot with a left hand going down low by Tim. Jab underneath that shot with a left hand right there, pushing him back right there. Marching forward, making a nasty little gritty round number 8 of 12. Taking a step back right now is Spitch. Over here has Spitz retreating right there. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Left hook missing that shot right there is Tim. The pressure is getting to Errol. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. 18 seconds around number 8 of 12. Pumping that jab out. Straight right hand getting away from them shots. Left hand missing them shots right there. It's Tim Tszyu. Over the top of the left hook, nothing has been there. Left hand being thrown right there, but a body shot going down low with a right hand by Tim. Jab with a straight left hand thrown by Errol Spence. And that's the end of that round. Going back to his corner, wincing right there was Tim Tszyu. They head to the stools again. And this is at a very important stage of the bout. Going into round number 8. The championship rounds is going to. And now we got Errol Spence sitting down on the stool. You got to be smart in there, Errol. Look, even with the head movement, Errol, you got to go back to the basics for me. Basic jab. Feint him, make him throw something, then you fire back, but don't wait on him. You have to be first. Pump that jab out. That's Ronnie Shields talking to Errol Spence Jr., and we can see the face of Errol Spence Jr. bleeding out of the nose, a swollen face, wanting water right there is Errol Spence Jr., and we can see the face starting to get swelled up like how he was looking against Crawford. Sitting down as Errol Spence Jr., ready to rise up off the stool, ready to go out to show his worth. Standing up and look at Tim ready for him, ready to go out shielding up. Both of these fighters, what's it gonna be? Who wants it the most? Closing in to the later half of this bout, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 53 seconds in round number 9 of 12. Body shot, good little uppercut with a right hand right there by Errol Spence Jr. Pushed him off, good jab right there. Good left hook came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Straight right missed by Tim Tszyu. Pulling that jab, straight right hand with a left hand going down to the body by Errol Spence. The left hand being thrown. They saying 5-3 Tszyu. They say Tim Tszyu is winning on the scorecards, 5-3. The uppercut missing them shots. Power punches landed. 118 for Tszyu and 96 for Errol. Oh, Spence is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Was turning around, looking a little switching over there, falling over, looking a little lazy in there. It's Spence Jr. looking a little fatigued, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get close in on him right now is Tim the Brute Tszyu, trying to put it on him, trying to find close enough range so he can let his power go. It's going to be Tim Tszyu. Left hand's missing that shot. Oh, left hand over the top being thrown right there by Errol Spence Jr. Pumping that jab out. Left hook over the top. Right hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Nothing right there by Tim Tszyu landed. Gotta be careful with the punches. What's it gonna be? Because when you're fresh, you're gonna start recording. Hold on, let me stop this recording. I forgot I pressed that damn recording. Alrighty, moving on the back foot right now is Errol Spence Jr. Tim Tszyu is looking to find a way to knock him out. Left hook being thrown, pumping that jab out right there is Errol Spence Jr. Pumping that jab out. 1 minute and 37 seconds in round number 9 of 12. The young guy is stalking the older gentleman. Over the top of the left hand in the clinch right now is Errol Spence, and then pushing him off right there is Errol. Marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Straight right hand came in by Tim Tszyu, but a left hand over the top coming back at him by Errol. 1 minute and 23 seconds in round number 9 and 12. Straight right hand going down to the body. A little short right hand came in by Tim Tszyu, trying to go underneath for the uppercut right there. Left hand body shot with the right hand going down low by Errol Spence. 1 minute and 12 seconds in round number 9 of 12. Marching forward, pumping that jab out. Left hand going down to the body is Errol Spence. Taking a step back, missing that shot. Straight right hand, getting away from that shot was Errol. 1 minute flat. Body shot with the right hand being thrown, keeping his distance. Left hand down to the body, missed that shot. Missed that right hand to the body was Errol Spence Jr. Round number 9 of 12. Good right hook landed by Tim Tszyu. Big shot with a right hook came in by Tim Tszyu. Over the top with a right hand, missed that shot. Body shots going down low, but a right hook with a left hand by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work, straight left hand going down to the body. Counter with a right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Good counters with right hands landed by Tim. Straight right hand going down to the body by Tim with 37 seconds. Straight right hand got off the line, got away from that shot was Errol Spence. 33 seconds in round number 9 of 12. Marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Straight right hand being thrown on his jab, on his defense right now is Errol Spence trying to stalk him right now. Good left hook came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful left hook on the outside right now is Errol Spence Jr. getting clipped with a straight right hand came in by Tszyu. That right hand backed up Errol against the ropes, blocking that with a left hook being thrown. Right hand with a left hand blocking them shots is Errol. Body shot with a straight right hand going down low by Tim Tszyu. Marching forward is Errol. Left hook missed, but a straight right hand by Tim Tszyu came in. Another right hand by Tim Tszyu came in, landed. That right hand cannot miss Errol. Errol, winning that round. And over here taking over is Tim Tszyu, ladies and gentlemen. Big shots with the right hand by Tim Tszyu, landing on Errol Spence Jr., tearing his ass up, ladies and gentlemen. And Errol Spence Jr. is losing on the judges' scorecards. Tim Tszyu is winning this fight, ladies and gentlemen. In the corner, sitting down on the stool right now is Tim Tszyu, getting instructions right now, winning this fight. And that's the corner. That's exactly what they're telling them. You're doing everything lovely. Let's see the replay right now. Left hook came in, landed by Errol, but a right hook came in, landed by Tim. Exchanging blows right there as both the fighters. Jab right there. Left hand came in by Errol, but a right hook came in, landed by Tim. And then taking a step back, left hook, right hand. Exchanging blows right there are both of these fighters. Beautiful work right there. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Beautiful right hand. And another right hand being thrown right there by Tim. Big shots landed by Tim Tszyu on Errol Spence. The face of Errol Spence Jr. is swollen and it's looking like how Terrence Crawford had him looking. Beautiful work right there by Tim Tszyu, starting to pick it up and starting to put it on Errol Spence Jr. And let's see what Errol Spence Jr. can do as soon as he rides up off the stool in round number 10. Round number 10, y'all, the championship rounds. Marching forward right there with a right hand, blocking that shot is Errol. Body shot with the left hand. Marching forward right there, shielding up right there is Errol. Stick jab going down to the body. Jab flicked out, straight left hand being thrown, missing that shot. Through landed 133 punches as Tim Tszyu, landed 103 punches as Errol Spence. Straight right hand split the guard. Beautiful right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Another game. Beautiful work right there. Throwing that right hand. Stick jab going down to the body by Tim Tszyu. Jab flicked out by Tim Tszyu, trying to put it on Errol. Right hand over the top of the left hand being thrown by Tim Tszyu. Starting to open up his punches with the left hand thrown right there by Tszyu. Jab with a straight right, getting away from that punch right there is Errol. Body shot with the right hand going down low, landed by Tim Tszyu. Straight right hand with a left hook, not returning fire right there is Errol. Not looking good for Errol Spence. Right hand over the top, landed by Tim. Putting the beats on Errol Spence's Tim Tszyu. Jab, straight right hand, missed that. Left hook, got away from that shot. Right hook, got away from that shot. It's Errol Spence. 1 minute and 58 seconds. Straight left hand landed by Errol. Big shot with a left hand by Spence. Beautiful jab with another left hand, missed that shot. 1 minute, body shot in the clinch with the right hand going down low by Tim. Beautiful work right there. Taking a step back is Errol. Jabs flicked out. And it's been investing in the body all night. 1 minute and 40 seconds in round number 10 of 12. Jab, straight right hand being thrown by Tim. Taking a step back as Errol Spence with a left hand to the body, landed by Tim. Straight right hand landed right there by Tim Tszyu. Taking a step back, got his ponytail in his face. Straight right hand being thrown by Tim, missing that shot. Jab came in, landed by Errol. Good jab right there, pumping it out with a straight left hand to the body, came in, landed by Spence. Right hand to the body and inside, landed by Tszyu. Jab being flicked out, missed that jab is Errol. Over the top with the right hand, missed that shot. Body shot with the right hand, missing that shot. Left hand over the top, landed by Errol. Jabs flicked out, jab with a straight left, nothing is there by Errol. Jab flicked out, body shot with the left hand, nothing is there for Errol. Right hand to the body with a left foot going up top right there by Errol. Pumping that jab, straight left hand down to the body, right hand with a left hand thrown right there by Tim. 1 minute flat, round number 10 of 12. Pumping that jab out, back and forth action, jab with a straight right hand going to the head of Errol Spence Jr. Beautiful work right there. Another right hand missed by Tim Tszyu. 54 seconds on round number 10 of 12. Pulling that jab out, taking a step back, pumping his jab out is Errol Spence. Nothing is there. Round number 10 of 12, 44 seconds. Missing his jab, taking a step back, and it's looking like round number 10 is coming to its close. It's more jab flicked out over the top with the left hand, nothing is there. Body shot with a right hand going down low, landed to the left side of the body of Tim, but a straight right hand landed on Errol Spence. Jab came in, landed by Tim. Beautiful work right there with a straight right, then a jab. Another jab came in, landed by Tim, pumping that jab out over the top with a counter right hand, missed by Tim Tszyu. Round number 10 of 12, 20 seconds left. Marching forward right now is Tim Tszyu. Jab thrown, missing them shots right there as both the fighters trying to land jabs on one another. Body shot with the right hand thrown, missed that shot is Tim Tszyu. 10 seconds in round number 10 of 12. Can y'all hit the like button? Can y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the like? For me, just hit the like. That's all I ask. Press the like, press the like, press the like. Feints on the outside right there, and that's the end of that round. Beautiful work right there in round number 10 coming to a close. And now the championship rounds, ladies and gentlemen, is Ronnie Shields giving instructions to Errol Spence Jr. The championship rounds is here. Errol Spence Jr. is getting lumped up. That's Errol Spence after that round going to sit down on the stool right now. Lumped up, getting swollen face, all in his face right now, screaming at him as Ronnie Shields. Like, you need to make something happen, and you need to make something happen now. You got to put destiny into your own hands. And when I start to talk about destiny, we got to listen to the wise dragon.
None of us can choose our destiny, Merlin. And none of us can escape it.
Ronnie Shields is telling Errol Spence, You need to motivate Errol Spence. Rolling, standing up off the stool right there as Errol Spence in there lost, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what to do. Tim Tszyu is winning this fight on the judges' scorecards. Round number 11 to 12. Let's see what happens. In the clinch, holding on right now. Why you holding on to Tim? Errol, let him go. Holding on to Tim right there was Errol. Jab with a straight left hand being thrown. Trying to march forward right there is Errol. Jab being flicked out, being thrown over the top of the right hand, blocking that shot. Straight left hand being thrown by Errol. Good left hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Missing that job. Left hand over the top. Uppercuts being thrown. Punches and bunches being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Left hand being thrown, trying to pick up the pace. And the gutsy heart right there. Uppercut with the left hand being thrown. Pulling that jab out. Big shot with a straight right hand by Tim Tszyu. Another straight right hand by Tim Tszyu. But a left hook came in. Landed by Errol. 2 minutes and 17 seconds in round number 11 to 12. Pushing him off is Errol Spence. Left hand with a right hand being thrown right there by Errol. Straight right hand being thrown by Tim Tszyu. Left hand over the top. But a left hook coming right there by Tszyu. Marching forward. Body shot with a left hand going down low by Errol Spence. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Errol. Left hand to the head being thrown. Over the top, right hand uppercut on the inside. 1 minute and 55 seconds in round number 11 of 12. Right hand missed that shot, but the left hand down to the body. Pushing Tim back to the ropes with a right hand to the body is Errol Spence Jr. Just in there working hard, ladies and gentlemen. Left hook with a straight right hand being thrown by Tim. Missing them shots over the top with a left hand thrown by Spence. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Good body shot with the right hand going down low by Tim with a straight right hand landed by Tim. Can't get away from that right hand is Errol Spence Jr. And it's looking like this gonna be the last fight. If I want to see Errol Spence fight somebody, remember Tony Harrison said I love to fight Errol Spence. They at 160, so expect the next fight for they going out for both of them to retire. It's gonna be Errol Spence versus Tony Harrison. I'll make a video. 1 minute and 17 seconds around number 11 of 12. Pushing him off, jab being flicked out, missing that right hand, and Errol Spence trying to dig out the body right there. Close quarters. Left hook up top blocking that shot was Tim Tszyu. Jabs being flicked out. 1 minute flat in round number 11 of 12. Good left hand down to the body with a little short uppercut with the left hand. Feints on the outside, straight right hand being thrown. Blocking that shot was Errol Spence. Jabs being flicked out, looking to counter, but a right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. Up top of the left hand, but a left hook with a straight right hand came in by Tim Tszyu. Good shot with a left hook came in, landed by Errol. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Breathing heavy with a swollen face right there is Errol Spence, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work right there. Having some success right now as both of these fighters in round number 11 to 12 with 33 seconds left. Taking a step back, left hand being thrown over the top with a right hand being thrown. Bleeding out of his nose. Face is swollen. Left hand being thrown. 24 seconds around number 11 to 12. Marching forward right now with a jab flicked out in the clinch, holding on. Left hand being thrown right there by Errol Spence Jr. Jabs being flicked out, thrown by Errol. Retreating, taking a step back right now. Bleeding and swollen over his eyes. Swollen on the forehead right now is Errol. Retreating and Tim Tszyu trying to get him left hand, right hand to the body, landing right there by Errol. Beautiful work right there. Still working in round number 11. And that's the end of that round number 11 as they head to the corners. And it will be the final time because the 12th and the final round is amongst us. In a corner right now with Tim Tszyu. This is the last round, Tim. Drinking water right now is Tim. Listen to me, Tim. He's going to try to come get you. I need you to be smart. Hands up. You still got to punch. I need you to go into a defensive mode to win the biggest fight of your career, Tim. You will take out Errol Spence if you got 3 minutes to do so. Pouring water on the chest. Show respect. That's the referee saying this is the last round. Show your respects. Errol Spence sitting down, and you can see Ronnie Shields giving him instructions. Look at the swollen face of Errol Spence Jr. They're saying, let's go. This is it. You only got 3 minutes to go get it, Errol. You didn't come all the way to Australia to lose, did you? Come on now, Errol. Sitting on the stool with a swollen face, ready to get up right now is Errol Spence. Tim Tszyu looks focused. Tim Tszyu looks ready. Errol's swollen, but he looks ready. Meeting in the middle of the ring, showing their respects. They touch gloves. That's what we talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work. So that's a handshake. 12th in the final round, and Tim Tszyu is winning on the scorecards. Errol Spence need a knockdown, 2 knockdowns to make it interesting. 2 minutes, jab going down to the body, and Errol Spence is a shell of himself. Oh, and Errol Spence, this is not the Errol Spence we know. Good work right there by Tim Tszyu, putting that work in. But it was an entertaining bout, ladies and gentlemen. Threw 542 punches, landed 183 with Tszyu. Threw 703 punches, landed 157 with Spence Jr. This fight is really too close on the judges' scorecards, though. So don't if it goes the distance, it's gonna be a draw. Expect a draw when it go to distance. Jab being flicked out, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Straight right hand going down to the body by Tim. Missing that shot. Jab with a straight right hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there to the body. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Round number 12 of 12. Keeping his distance. Jabs being flicked out by Tim Tszyu. Errol Spence got that swollen eye, that swollen face over there, looking like when Eddie Murphy transformed out of the Vampire in Brooklyn at the end. That's how Errol Spence's face looks. He looked like the makeup of Eddie Murphy when he transformed at the end of Vampire in Brooklyn. That's the face of Errol Spence. 1 minute and 44 seconds in the 12th and the final round. Straight left hand, missed that shot. Counter with a left hook, missed by Tim Tszyu. Straight feints on the outside. Shielding up. They acting like Errol ain't got the brain power no more. They acting like Errol can't even think no more. He don't know what he doing. He lost in there. 1 minute and 28 seconds in round number 12 of 12. Upon that jab, left hand missing that shot right there. And the crowd is trying to wield Tim Tszyu on to clean up Errol. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Oh, straight right hand backed up Errol against the ropes. 1-2 down the pipe. Big shot with a right hand and Errol Spence flew on the ropes. Beautiful shot right there. Can Tim Tszyu score a knockdown in the last round? 1 minute and 8 seconds in round number 12 of 12. Looking for a jab down to the body, came in, landed by Tim. Errol Spence acting like he don't want to throw punches in the 12th and the final round. 1 minute flat in the 12th and the final round. Good jab right there by Tim the Brute Tszyu. Straight right hand thrown by Tim Tszyu. Another right hand right there by Tszyu. Keeping his distance right there is Errol. Up on his stools right there. Did he burn all his good gas out? Another straight right hand messed up the legs. The legs look a little wobbled right there by Errol Spence. Tim putting it on him in the 12th and the final round. 40 seconds in the 12th and the final round. Stutter stepping, trying to come in. Straight right hand, missing that shot. Keeping his distance right there is Errol Spence. Pumping that jab out. Oh, jab being thrown right there. Not throwing no punches in the 12th and the final round is Errol Spence Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Jab straight right hand, aiming towards the head. Missing them shots right there is Tim Tszyu. Feints on the outside right now. 20 seconds in the 12th and the final round, ladies and gentlemen. And Tim Tszyu trying to get a combinations of punches and trying to let his hands go, ladies and gentlemen. Will Tim Tszyu do it? And we can hear the clapper right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the end of the fight is coming near. Let's see if Errol Spence Jr. shake the hand of Tim Tszyu. Pulling that jab out. We can hear and that's the end of the bout. Showing their respects. There you go. Now they showing their love. That's what we wanted to see. Nothing but respect. Nothing but love. Going to show respects to their neutral corners. Tim Tszyu should win on the judges' scorecards. Beautiful fight though. Beautiful work right there. Errol, hang it up. It's over. Tim Tszyu is getting hugged from the corner. Beautiful work right there by Tim. Wiping the sweat off the body of Tim Tszyu. Look at the corner. They're proud of Tim Tszyu. Over there wiping the sweat off his face. That's the end of the bout. No drops. Big shots came in, landed, and both the fighters made it to the distance. Taking a mouthpiece out of the mouth of Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there. Getting wiped down. Wiping Tim Tszyu off right there. And he's smiling because he believes he got the victory. Tim Tszyu believes he got the victory. You can see it in his body. It gave round number 12 away was Errol Spence. You can see him in the corner looking exhausted, taking time, breathing. Look at Tim Tszyu mom. She's like, God damn, what the hell is going on? Hopefully my son got the job done. Tim Tszyu getting his face wiped out right there. Beautiful work right there by Tim Tszyu. He should win this bout on the judges' scorecards. Errol Spence is in the corner right now with his pops rubbing his head right now. Beautiful work right there, Errol. It happens to the best of us. Taking the gloves off right now of Errol Spence, and now they're going to show the replay of what happened. Jab flicked out, thrown by Errol. Straight right hand landed by Tim Tszyu. Beautiful work right there. Counter over the top. Missed that shot. Marching forward. Right hand came in, landed by Tim Tszyu. They showing a replay of what happened all night. Straight left hand came in by Errol Spence. Straight right hand thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Keeping him at a distance over the top, but a right hook came in by Tim. Straight right hand by Tim. Left hook being thrown right there by Tim. Jab, straight right hand came in. Good work right there by Errol Spence. Right hook came in, landed by Tim. Swinging the shots right there. Exchanging blows are both the athletes. Right hook over the top of the left hand with the right hand being thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. They're showing the replay because the fight went the distance, and now they're showing a replay. Good shot with a left hand by Errol. Good shot with a counter right hand by Tszyu. Straight right hand landed by Tszyu. Body shot shoe signer with a left hook, but a left hook right hand came in by Tszyu. Jab with a straight right staggered, backed up Errol into them ropes. Beautiful work right there by Tim. And that's the end of the bout, and that's the fighter showing their respects. Good fight right there. Swollen faces, Errol, and they show their respects. That's what we wanted to see. They showed their respects at the end of the bout. Beautiful work right there by both of them fighters in their neutral corners. Did we see the best of both of these fighters? Hail to the nah. They both was a shell of themselves. And great work right there by the fighters though. And that's the end of the rounds, and that's the end of the fight right there. And now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to make this fight official. And let's see how the judges had this fight. Who y'all got this fight, ladies and gentlemen? They're laughing like they're, hey, they got LD 3963. Let's make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the judge score totals. Judge number 1 scores this contest 118 to 110. Judge number 2 and judge number 3 scores this contest, looking disappointed as Errol, 117 to 111. Your winner by unanimous decision, looking disappointed as Errol. Your winner, the Phoenix, Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is your winner. Tim Tszyu is your victor. That's what we talking about. Shaking the next man's hand, showing his respects right there is Errol Spence Jr. You're a hell of a champion. You're a hell of a warrior. Good work right there, Area. Shaking his hand right there is Errol. Beautiful work. And look at Ted, look at TC, look at TB, and look at Terrence. Can't even believe it, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell done happened to Errol? Post-fight interview time. Tim Tszyu, we know the journey you have been on in recent years, and now you have arrived at this moment. Tell us, Tim Tszyu, what does it feel like to be at this moment? What's my mother in name? Tszyu! Tszyu! Honestly, man, Sydney, Australia, and the whole world, I thank you. 160 is my new division. I feel strong. And hey, a big blessing to my fans, my family. This is insane. This was one hell of a show. And for us to the boys for No Limit, kudos to my team, my sponsors, and everybody. Hey, I thought was Tony Harrison was good, but let's go party. Look at Tim Tszyu trying to party, ladies and gentlemen. So many big moments for you as a professional boxer. Is this against a legend like that? Is this the best of it? 100%. Yeah. It was nights where I had sleepless nights thinking about, man, am I in my depths? What am I going to feel like facing a legend like Errol Spence? And now we see Errol Spence right there, ladies and gentlemen. It was a hell of a show. And I understand why he's one of the greats. You had to dig deep in this fight. He made an investment into your body early on. What did you go to continue to surge and to get to where you got to at the end? Well, you know what? It was advice from Jeff Finnick. Get in there. You know, two greats I'm trying to replicate, Costa Tszyu and Jeff Finnick from Australia. If I can only be half as good as them, I'll be thinking and feeling like a great man. You just done something very, very special. What happens in your professional career, Tim Tszyu? Hey, talk to the boys, man. But I love to fight for a world title, man. Laura, you know, yeah. Who's ever at 160? I want to fight at 160, and I want to win a world title. But you know, I gotta say, big up for Errol Spence. Big up for Errol Spence. And just finally, Tim, a word for your fans, everybody who come in here and attended. Sydney, Australia, the Tszyu legacy is continuing. The Tszyu legacy is continuing. That's Tim Tszyu. Look at his mom throwing the mind control heart, putting up the mind control heart. Hey, big ups. I told you so. But hey, I told you so. I told y'all I can win. I'm the greatest. And now, if we could, we can go to the legend, Errol Spence. Congratulations on your performance, Errol. Congratulations. The crowd making noise for Errol. Congratulations, Errol. You saw this fight. What happened to you tonight, Errol? It was a good fight, man. Congratulations to Tim and Finnick. Shout out to everybody who came out, man. It's been a great event. Everybody treated me well. No Limit Promotions treated my families and myself real good too. I appreciate everybody. Look at his face. It's just been a show by Tim. I answered a lot of questions for myself. There you go, champ. Now it's time to go home to my family and, you know, start a new life. So is this the end of the road for Errol Spence Jr.? Is this the end for you? Yeah, for sure, man. I got my faculties intact, you know. Errol Spence is retiring, ladies and gentlemen. Errol Spence is retiring in Australia. My money is good and working for itself. So, you know, Everything is good, man. I got a beautiful family, and I thank God, and I think I'm blessed to leave this sport with my faculties intact, with my family still by my side, and everything is gonna go well in the end. Well, Errol Spence, congratulations on a magnificent career, and it has been an honor to have you in Sydney, Australia. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I appreciate everybody for showing major loves. I appreciate Tim and his team. They've been very great. No Limit, they have been very great, and I thank you great. It's been a great journey for myself, but it's time to be home with my family, and you know, it's time to live that family life. Let's hear it for these two fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, Errol Spence Jr. just retired, showing his respects to Tim, hugging him up, dapping him up. Beautiful work right there by Errol, showing his respects to Tim Tszyu and retiring. Errol Spence Jr. just retired, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over. They got Tim Tszyu mom, they got the fighters together, taking their pictures, showing their respects. Hey, shake my hand. There you go. The handshake that we all was waiting for. Errol Spence shakes the hand of Tim Tszyu. Good work right there, showing the sportsmanship after the fight. Beautiful work right there. Talking to Tim Tszyu right now is Errol Spence. You're a hell of a fighter. You're a hell of a champion. Beautiful work right there. Take over the sport, baby. That's Errol Spence showing his shit. Jab right there. Landed right there. Big shot with a right hand by Tim Tszyu. Over the top, landing shots right there. Missing them off balance. Clipped them with a right hand. Landed right there by Tim Tszyu. Had him off balance. Jab with a straight left hand. Landed right there by Errol. Straight right hand thrown right there by Tim Tszyu. Shot with a right hand. Right hook over the top. Landed by Tim. Straight right hand landed by Tim. With a left hook right hand came in by Tim. Jab, straight right hand landed by Errol. And then in the inside, right hook came in, landed by Tim. Body shot with a left hand. Crip shots over the top with a shot right there. Taking a step back. Right hook over the top. Left hand, right hand's being thrown. Straight shot with a left hand going down low by Errol. They're showing the replay. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Left hook came in, landed by Errol, but a right hand came back at him by Tim. Straight right hand came in, landed by Tim. Big shot, shoe shot in the body. Left hook straight right by Tim. Big shot with a straight right back to Errol up against the ropes. And now we can see Tim Tszyu after the bout. And there's the victor. Look at Errol showing his respects. And Tim Tszyu is your victor. Tim Tszyu is your winner. Hugging everybody. Beautiful work right there. Tim Tszyu is your victor. Tim Tszyu is your winner. Errol Spence Jr., it's time for you to have that conversation with the Green Goblin.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
It's sad, but it's true. Keep your head up, champ, long as you got your family. To the victor goes the spoils. Tim the Phoenix Tszyu is your victor, is your winner. Damn good work right there. Beautiful work. Now it's got to be Errol Spence Jr. Oh no, he said he retired. It's over. So I can't even make my Errol Spence Jr. versus Tony Harrison at 160. It's over. Errol Spence Jr. retired, said his money is right, so he ain't got to worry about asking for change like Squidward.
Spare change, man.
His money is intact, so Errol ain't got to worry about that. Beautiful work right there by Tim Tszyu. Went out there and got the victory done. Went out there and did his thing, ladies and gentlemen. Tim the Brute Tszyu. He wants a title shot at 160. Errol Spence Jr., enjoy your family. Keep your head up. Ladies and gentlemen, we call it a fight night, but it ain't over. Hell, y'all talking about, y'all thought it was over. Hell to the nah. Subscribe to the channel, because guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow's the Lord's Day, and tomorrow is Zuffa Boxing. We got the headliner, Edgar Berlanga. I'm gonna pull up the fight right here. I'm gonna pull up the thing right here. What we got? I'm gonna go to boxing, and y'all gotta subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing a live blow by blow tomorrow. Who we got? What? Zuffa Boxing 9 tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It goes down. Dana White and Zuffa Boxing, and don't forget, August is coming up. August is right around the corner, and we all know I call MMA too. We got the return of Dana White Contender Series. They're going to show us the next crop of the fighters to enter the UFC. So August, I'm going to be calling. It's 10 weeks, and I'm going to be there each week to call Dana White Contender Series. Let's get it. But tomorrow, Dana White in New York, Zuffa Boxing 9, Berlanga versus Butler. And in the co-main event, Hitchens versus Salas. Let's pull it up and break down the fights. Edgar Berlanga in the main event takes on Steven Butler. The co-main event, Richardson Hitchens take on Ricardo Salas, and Sergio Derevyanchenko, he takes on Jalil Hackett. And then we got Otto Wallin. Oh, that's a fight card. We got Otto Wallin versus Syrienko. That'd be a banger. And Emiliano Moreno takes on Arnold Gonzalez. Beautiful work right there with a fight card tomorrow evening. Zuffa Boxing 9. Berlanga Butler, co-main event, Richardson Hitchens Salas. Subscribe to the channel and press the button because I'm going to be doing a live blow-by-blow, and I appreciate everybody for being in the building. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button right now.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.